Yeah, we did it! What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream, and a very happy Magic Monday, one and all.
Yes.
We're here, we made it. Happy Magic Monday. In fact, I guess I should say, for those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here as we are every Monday to play some Magic the Gathering Arena here on Magic Monday. And specifically tonight, as we've been doing for the past couple of weeks, we are going to continue playing some Secrets of Strixhaven Limited. We still have more Sealed to do. Last week we did Prismari. We did pretty damn well, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, that worked out very well for us.
It did. And I think this week we can try some Witherbloom. Mm-hmm. One of us likes Witherbloom.
Yes.
And one of us likes Quandrix. And in fact, for the next 2 weeks, this week and next week, or if this one goes very quickly, this week and this week, it'll be Amy's schools.
Right.
That you are a part of, and then we'll finish with my school. And it's really just because we're going top to bottom, not because, you know, saving the best for last or anything, although tune in later, I'm sure I will say that we've saved the best for last.
I'm sure everyone will think it is such a funny joke.
I know, man, I know. Mm-hmm. All right, are we ready?
Yes.
All right, I will let you read after I open our packs.
Okay.
Okay, we did get at least one mythic. And it, oh my goodness, we got 2 mythics.
Oh, that's nice.
We got Prismari, and we got Emeritus of Woe. We also got Splatter Technique.
You might just be playing Prismari again.
Yeah, with Brain Freeze? Like, what the hell? What are you talking about? That's crazy. That's so annoying. The other Witherbloom card we got was a mono green Vastland Scavenger. And Emeritus of Woe is the one with the Demonic Tutor on it.
Demonic Tutor's good.
It's fine. Demonic Tutor is not a limited card.
Oh.
It's, I mean, getting to do it over and over again is fine, but, like, this is a lot better. Like, these 3 cards are crazy. So, yeah, I'll try to see what we've got, and you can check in with folks that have joined us in chat, which, by the way, if you have not already done so, please let us know how you're doing.
Yeah. Fizzy Star is here saying happy Monday, everyone.
What's up, Fizzy Star? Happy Monday to you as well.
Yes. Dragonbane is also here saying happy Monday.
What's up, Dragonbane? Happy Monday to you, too.
And then Prismari 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it, huh? I mean, obviously we have a lot of cool black cards because we had 2 seeded packs. So they gave us a bunch of green and black. We, in fact, have 5 mono red cards. 5.
That's dumb.
But we have 8 mono blue cards. That's 13.
Oh.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We only need 4 more cards.
That's not bad.
I mean, it's not good either. But
I mean...
I guess this would go in. So 3 more cards?
Yeah. Start putting that shit in.
I don't know, man. Look at all our Witherbloom cards, though.
Yeah.
Like, we've got so many, even just in the gold cards section.
Yeah.
And look at all these green cards as well. Knowing that there's also one on the last page, too. Or, the next page.
Yeah, but the question is, how good are they?
I mean, like, these 2 removal spells in black are pretty good.
Yes, I agree with you there.
Plus, this guy's really good. 2 Leech Collectors are really good.
Okay.
3 Adventurous Eaters is pretty good. Double Arnon Deathbloom Botanist is really good. Cost of Brilliance. So, yeah, I mean, we are Witherbloom. It just is crazy that we got that many Prismari cards. Okay.
All right. Fizzy Star says, so a traveling coffee truck is coming to work in like 20 minutes.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Free stuff. Maybe.
It's nursing home week, so work arranged a bunch of little things throughout the week.
That's very
cool.
nice. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Do I care about a 2/3 menace for 3 that is sometimes a 4/3 menace for 3? I don't think I do. Whoops. Why would I do that? I want to go here. This one's fine. I'll take the Emeritus, and I'll take both Wander-Offs. Royal Treatment's a very good card. I'll take it. Studious First Year is an incredible card. I'll happily take it. Barrage Barrage is great. Follow the Lumerets. It does have Infusion. Reveal a creature or land into your hand. If you gained life, instead reveal 2 creatures and or lands from among your top 4. It's not a lot, and it's sorcery speed. We're not playing Glorious Decay. The Biomancer, I kind of don't care. I want the Newts, though.
Yeah.
We have 2 of them, so I'll take them both. This is Shared Roots. I don't think we need it if we're only playing 2 colors, although that art is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Efflorescence. Trample and
that's the one that looks like cilantro.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Efflorescence. Trample and indestructible. 2+1/+1 counters on a creature. We don't have enough. Oh, we don't have any of our gold cards in yet, and we already have 39 cards, huh? Alright, so yeah, no. Let's do these 2. This one.
So Fizzy says, got a raffle going on as well.
Okay.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Do you know what the raffle is for? Magic Cole is here saying, howdy, some nice white rares in antiquities and offense.
Okay. First of all, welcome back. Great to see you.
Yes.
What are we doing here? +2/+0. If you gain life when it becomes the target this creature, we draw a card. Do I care about you? I probably don't. I play both Titan's Graves for sure. I play both Bogwater Lumerettes. I play the Teacher's Pest. I play both Grapple with Death to kill something. I play Mind Roots for sure. Luen. 4 mana, 3/4. Exile a creature from your graveyard. It becomes prepared. And you can make a pest. Yeah. Okay. Playing both of them. Old Growth Educator. 4 mana, 4/4. Vigilance Reach. I mean, that in and of itself is very good. When it enters, put 2 counters on it if you gained life this turn. So 4 mana, 6/6. Vigilance Reach if we gained life. Yes, please. Give all of our creatures +2/+2 and Menace, and then whenever any of them attack, we gain a life. Yes, please. Okay. We have 11 to 12 cuts to make. That is scary.
See, should have done Prismari. You only needed to add 4 at that point.
only needed to put terrible cards in our deck to make it work instead of cutting viable ones.
Hey, you know what? We have 2 mythics in Prismari.
Mm-hmm. We sure do. We have 1 mythic in Prismari, 1 mythic in Witherbloom.
Oh, okay, then it's fine.
Sort of. I mean, Emeritus of Woe is fine. It's a fine card.
This is the one that you said is not as good and limited.
Yeah, maybe I'll change my tune on it. Who knows? But I'm not in love with it.
Okay. Dragon Bane says, neat. The company I work at was doing the yearly maintenance of a nursing home last week, but still fun coincidence. Fizzy Star says, a bunch of prize baskets. They let us look at them so we know what we might win.
I always liked that. That was always fun to me, where it's like a basket and then you like put your raffle tickets for whichever basket you're like most interested in.
Yeah.
The only thing that sucks is like, you could have like put like all your raffle tickets in on one basket and then still not win that one, and like that feels kind of bad.
Right.
But it's still cool.
Fizzy says, I put in for the gardening basket and some wine/coffee.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, I hope you win.
Me too.
Ink Blessed is here saying, what? No, is it? Sad face.
Yeah, it's only because, it's a couple of reasons, but there weren't enough cards. There weren't enough cards to make the deck. Like, I would have had to try to make bad splashes or whatever. We only have 1 artifact in the pool. Like, it's not a Prismari pool because it's a Witherbloom pool. So, there were 2 seeded packs for Witherbloom, which don't even share a color with Prismari. So, it wouldn't even be like that monocolored cards that it gave us for Witherbloom could replace some of the ones that we would need for Prismari. So, even though we opened a Mythic and 2 good rares in Prismari, that isn't good enough to push us in that direction, unfortunately. I wish it did.
Assis is here. Did I pronounce that properly? Saying, it's ridiculous how Golgari life gain is so OP here. Only a greedy Izzet or a super greedy 5-color can match to it. And only if they get lucky with the rares.
Well, this would be the deck that they might do well against. We'll see. I mean, obviously, this is a very good deck, or a very good color pair in this format. It seems really good.
Okay. Well, I mean, we thought Silverquill was amazing, and we did well with it. And then, right?
During the streamer event, but when we opened our pool, and our pool was trash.
Wow.
Our, rares were trash, at least.
And then Prismari did really well for us, even though we kind of weren't expecting that.
Yeah.
So, and now we're doing this. So maybe this will be good, too. Who knows? You know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, you think Golgari really is that good? Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Fizzy says, of course, with the rest of the week, I have more chances to win. Okay, yeah, sure.
Good. Yeah, good luck.
And then Dragon Bean says, hope you win your raffle, Fizzy.
Me too.
Yeah. Magic Cole says, by all means go Witherbloom, just pointing out the rares.
For sure. Yeah, I appreciate it.
And Dumpster Fire MTG says, hey guys, how's it going?
What's up, Dumpster Fire? Happy Magic Monday.
Yeah. And then Godalope is here saying, hello, geeks.
What's up, Godalope? How was your events this weekend? Let's see. What am I cutting out of this deck? I've already made 6 cuts, and I feel like it's getting harder.
Wet, very wet, LOL. Oh.
Hopefully it was still successful. But yes, it was quite rainy this weekend. Damn. Is it this? I feel like it's not.
But had a good time, nice peeps, paid for itself, and met some nice folks and lots of doggos.
Nice.
Aw,
That's really cool.
good. Gigantic Great Danes. Down to little lap doggies.
That's adorable.
Yeah, awesome.
I guess I haven't used this deck as much, so I'm not confident on what comes out.
Dumpster Fire says, looks like you got all the life gain cards and none of the big payoffs.
For sure. Yeah, the only rare or mythic that we opened, we got 2, a rare and a mythic in our colors. The mythic was Emeritus of Woe, and the rare was the bear, the 4/4 bear, that the prepared spell is you can mill 7 cards and put creatures from it or whatever. I didn't put that one in, but those are the only 2 on-color rares we got. And then we got Prismari, but we just don't have enough Prismari cards to make it work. But we got Prismari, Brain Freeze, and whatever Splatter Technique.
Godalope says the new multicolored dogs and bobblehead dogs were a hit.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so did you go to a dog event? Dumpster Fire MTG says the 3-mana 4/4 Death Touch. That guy is good.
I forgot he was 3 mana, but yes, this guy. All right, I'll put him in. That's fine. But yeah, so our what do we get? Yeah, Brain Freeze here. But like, even if we put in every card, which we could, I mean, they're good cards, but even if we put in every blue and red card that we got, it wouldn't be enough to make a full deck. It's just not quite there, which is annoying. I'll admit that, but
Godalope says cars and canines to raise money for Animal Protective Foundation of Schenectady, held by ADK Basement Systems.
Very
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Very cool.
I think they might be hiring Godalope. ADK Basement Systems. They raised $4K. Oh, good.
Even in the rain, good for them.
Yeah, awesome.
Do I cut this? I don't think I do. It gives hexproof, right? So what do anybody know this deck well enough to know what I should be getting rid of out of here?
Magical. Or, Assis. Dumpster Fire. So this was the Witherbloom Seeded Sealed. Interesting. You had some really strong cards in the other colors.
Correct. Yeah, like I said, our 2 rares / mythics in our seeded packs were Emeritus of Woe and Vastland Scavenger. But yeah, our other mythic was Prismari. We got Brain Freeze, and we got whatever I said, the Splatter Technique. So yeah, it feels like it should be a Prismari deck, but
Godalope says they are meant to take a chance to go chat, but didn't get a chance to step away much, which was a good thing. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, good. Being busy is important, right?
I'll hush for more magic content because I have no clue. LOL.
No worries.
Well, now that you know that they are hiring, you could always, send them an email and just say, hey, I was at that thing, You probably saw me. I was selling this, that, and the other, and it's a little bit of an in, right? Dumpster Fire says, you got two of the best white rares in the format. Yeah, I think that's what Magic Cole was saying, right?
Right.
Was that the white cards were good.
Right. In Practiced Offense and Antiquities on the Loose.
Assis says, I always cut root
Manipulation.
Oh, okay. Too much of a win more card.
Okay, good point. I mean, hey, it helps cut our curve down. I already cut a land, so...
There you go. Okay, Magic Hole says, Coach Dumpster Fire is in the house. Amazing.
True.
Dojapar is also here saying hi.
What's up, Dojapar? Great to see you.
Yes.
Happy Magic Monday.
Maybe he can weigh in as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Dragon Bean says, back was walking dog.
Nice.
Oh, we were talking about dogs.
That's true.
Godolope was just at a fundraiser for an animal protection foundation. So there's a lot of dogs. Dumpster Fire says, what gold cards do you have in the pool?
So in the pool, we've got Elemental Mascot, 2 Stadium Title Mage, Splatter Technique, Rapturous Moment, Prismari, Root Manipulation that we just cut. We have one of the lands to splash white if we wanted to. We have Kirill, Pursue the Past, Spirit Mascot, Borrowed Knowledge, Colossus of the Blood Age, and then in Quandrix we've got the Cuboid Colony and the Fractal Mascot. We've got Diary of Dreams. So I was saying that if we put in every Prismari card that we open, that's mono blue, mono red, and gold, plus Diary of Dreams, we would still need 3 more cards.
Well, I mean, maybe splashing white you could get there, because these seem probably pretty good.
So, that's fine. This is double white for the play and the flashback. So it'd be a little tougher. Not impossible, but a little tougher. This is mono white on the play and the flashback.
Okay. All right. Assis says not enough synergy with Arnon.
Arnon is this one. This card is really good.
But she is still a good stat beat stick, so 1 less maybe?
Oh, interesting. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously the thing we would be trying to do is make a bunch of pests and try to use those, but because the cool thing about pests is, like, when you attack with them, a lot of times they're like, your opponent's like, okay, I'll block it. Like, you're just doing it to gain the life. But, like, if they do that and, like, don't take the 1, then they lose 2 and you gain 2. So that's why she's really good, is because, like, the scary thing about pests is when they swing in just to gain the life, but, like, your opponent doesn't care about, like, blocking them, and you don't care if they block them because you're just going to make more. But Arnon makes it so that you punish them for doing that, which means they're more willing to take the 1 because otherwise they lose 2. It's just that then that pest is there next turn to do it again.
Okay. Dojapar says, I might cut 1 Arnon. 2 of the same 3-drop legend can be rough sometimes.
Good point. She is legendary. I hadn't thought of that. Okay. I like that.
Dumpster Fire says, Prismari with Brain Freeze? Don't tempt me.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Because instant and sorcery spells you cast have Storm. So all of your other instants and sorceries that you're going to have in Prismari all have Storm. And then you have Brain Freeze that inherently has Storm that, of course, then gets to storm off and kill your opponent because you make them mill 3 cards with Storm.
Okay, because then Magic Hole says, that sounds dank. Would it be Storm and then...
To the second power.
Okay.
And, I mean, sort of, right? So, like, you'd cast, like, Flow State and get a second Flow State, I guess. Well, it depends on the situation, right? But you'd have to be able to, like, make a bunch of mana and stuff like that. And we don't really have, like, a lot of mana acceleration, I guess, but...
All right.
But the cool thing that we did the other time that we had Prismari during the streamer event was Rapturous Moment. If you can get enough Rapturous Moments going, right, you cast one of them for 6, and then if they get duplicated with Storm, you get to add 5 mana times the number of times that this spell resolves, which then gives you more mana to cast all your spells to cascade, or not cascade, but storm into other things.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Dumpster Fire says your blue is not good at all. You'd be more interested in Lorehold, I think. Dojapar says Boros Splash Black doesn't sound bad, but I like this Golgari list a lot. It even has the Emeritus for a top end bomb.
Yeah.
Could you go back and separate creatures and non-creatures again
Yes.
so I can get a count?
Sorry about that. I got you.
Ciao Belina is here saying, Happy Monday. Why is always so hard to make some cuts? I want to use all the cards.
Fair.
Right?
Yes. And yes, happy Monday to you as well. And yes, I
Yes.
fully agree.
And nice to see you. Are you new here or am I forgetting? Please remind me. And if you are new here, please provide your pronouns for me in chat. Dumpster Fire says Brain Freeze actually gets 2 instances of Storm, so it will double Storm.
Which is crazy.
Magic Cole says that's a combo best for Magic Christmas Land.
For sure.
Dumpster Fire says, what is the Japanese spell?
Shared Roots. So go get a land. For 2. 1 green.
Dojapar says, Prismari is the best bomb in the format, and Brain Freeze can win on its own. Wow. Okay.
It's true, for sure.
Okay. Those are... All right. Those are some claims.
I mean, it's very good. I mean, Splatter
That's
Technique
good.
being in there is also very good.
All right. The
That's,
Japanese spell is Shared Roots. It's Rampant Growth. Okay.
I don't know if you beat me there or not, but yes, thank you.
Dragon Bean says, question, why is it best to have exactly 40 cards in deck? Wouldn't more cards be better sometimes? Or is there a max amount? I normally only turn 40 when doing limited, but only because I was told I should.
Fair question. I've asked it myself. It's all about probability. So the more cards you add to the deck, the less likely you are to see any one particular card. So obviously, like, having 2 Bogwater Lumerets, having 2 Leech Collectors, these are very good cards. And so you have more option to see that than to see a Vastland Scavenger because you just have 1 more. So it's literally all about probability. And so having less cards in your deck means you're guaranteed to see the cards that you have more. And so the argument for having 40 only and not more is that there are going to be cards that are less good and that you would want to see less frequently. And so then that's the one that you cut. When you're like, okay, which would I be happier to draw at any given time, especially when you're behind, right? Would I want to draw a Vastland Scavenger or would I want to draw an Adventurous Eater? And like most people would probably say the Vastland Scavenger over the Adventurous Eater, so you cut the Adventurous Eater. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the idea. Is there a max? There is not. I mean, obviously in this sealed pool, you only have a certain number of cards that you opened. But yes, you could, theoretically, it would be a very bad idea. But yes, you could play literally every card that you opened in your sealed pool all in one deck. It's just that the synergies wouldn't exist and you'd be hard-pressed to win at all in any capacity.
Yeah. Marcus is here saying sup.
What's up, Marcus? Happy Magic Monday.
Yeah. Dragon Bean says hi to Marcus. Magic Cole says good question.
Yeah.
Ciao Belina says, I am new. Guillerme or Rubens told me about the channel. Oh, amazing.
Well, welcome. It's great to have you.
Yeah, and Guillerme is very sweet, so.
Oh, yeah.
Dojapar says, if you want to play Witherbloom, my main cuts here would be Barrage, follow the Lumerets.
Okay, I was thinking to follow the Lumerites. I just knew that, like, besides Cost of Brilliance, it was kind of my only, like, filtering or card draw, or whatever you want to call it, like to like fix my draws at all. So it was the only reason why I hadn't cut it yet, but I'm the type of guy who I don't prioritize these highly enough, personally. I just know that about myself. So, like, I try to keep them in until somebody else is like, no, I also don't think they're that good. And then I'm, like, more happier to get rid of it. So, thank you. I appreciate that.
There you go. Studious First Year is good, but this is a rather low curve deck.
Sure.
That might not need it.
I don't hate that idea. Yeah, because it doesn't, it does put it onto the battlefield, but yeah, it would mean that you would go from turn 2 to turn 4, and then we would just, like, we're just going to then live at 4.
But look at that cutie bear. He's so cute.
Amy does love the sun bear. the clothes-wearing sun bear.
Yes. Let's see. Bye-bye. Dumpster Fire says, I don't think you have enough to make the Prismari deck work, and it would be pretty hard to play. I'd probably do it for fun, but the easiest deck to win with, I'm guessing, is Lorehold. Maybe with black removal.
Interesting.
Alright.
Okay. Because we have the 2 Wander Off, the 2 Last Gasps. Okay. That's interesting.
Dojapar says, from there you need 2 more cuts to get to 40, but I would add in another land to go back to 17, so you would need 3 more cuts on top of that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
The Duck Zoom is here. Hi, Duck Zoom. Saying, not a fan of Mind Roots, but you do you. I usually play 42 in Limited and 63 in Standard. Oh, interesting. Okay. Dumpster Fire says, follow is actually very good in Sealed because it's always active in this list.
In other words, bless you. Bless you.
Ow.
It was more to save people's ears, not for any other reason that I covered that mic. But yeah, the implication being that, like, there's almost not going to be a turn where I would play this where I'm not going to have gained life first. But
Dragon Bean says, hi, Chow. Welcome to the channel. And they say, thanks, Dragon Bean.
Yeah.
Dojapar says, Lumerits could stay, and you could trim the Loyal Treatment. What did I say? Royal Treatment and 1 Luen.
Yeah, I mean, so we would, if we're getting rid of the Studious First Year, you had mentioned the Barrage Barrage, the Royal Treatment, and a Luen. I mean, that's 41, which is typically what I play, but to the point of having another land would mean I would need 1 more cut. So I typically play what I call the dirty 41. And so to go back to Dragonbane's question earlier, I call it the dirty 41 because, again, it's better to play 40. But, sometimes it's hard for me to make cuts, if that was unclear, from the last, I don't know, half an hour.
Assis says, follow the Lumerits on a life gain deck is amazing.
Well, yeah, to get 2 things, right?
Go to Lope says, have to have a patented hand land. Exactly.
It's going to happen whether I want it or not. Go to Lope is really what it is, right?
I always had such a hard time whittling down to 40, LOL.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
And Dumpster Fire says the worst cards here are the Shopkeeper's Bane, the Bane Maker, Arnin. The Punch is good if you're keeping 4 Death Touch guys in the deck.
Right, so I had cut one of the 2 Shopkeeper's Banes, actually, so I'll happily cut the second one. I guess, so the Punch being the... I gotta go back. This one, the Barrage Barrage. But I still haven't added the land back, but actually maybe my percentages are off now that we did cuts. No, we are much heavier black than green. So, no, yeah. that was 100% correct.
Dumpster Fire says, it's funny the Emeritus doesn't even have a good target.
I know. I said earlier I wasn't a big fan of it, personally. But
Arnon reads good, but it plays terrible. LOL.
Gotcha. Okay.
And Assis says MTGA will flood you and then screw you out of lands back to back.
Oh
Laughing
yeah.
face.
If
Yeah.
you're here long enough, you will see it. I promise. It happens all the time.
Thanks, Arena.
All right. So I mean, we could cut the Banemaker, or we could keep the Banemaker.
It's the lowest win rate creature in black. Tongue sticky out your face.
I'm actually genuinely surprised by that, because I feel like I've had a couple of situations where I've played against an Arnon with, like, obviously against a Witherbloom deck that had Arnon, and it was like I really want to block that pest, but I can't. But also then I guess I'm just taking the one damage. But like, the idea is more that it's gaining them the life, which then they would need the payoffs, which eventually you'll run out of, I suppose. So.
And Godalope says, guaranteed. Dojapar says, Arnon needs a sacrifice outlet to work, in my opinion.
Fair enough. I respect that. But yeah, so we added the land back. We made some cuts. We're at 41. I mean, if I really, like...
Like the... I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Cauldron, which is a rare.
Right. Which is a very very good Witherbloom card for sure. Okay, Amy.
Yes.
The most important question of everything that we've done so far. What are our deck box going to be? If I go back like this.
I guess we'll do the Antiquities since we weren't able to play it.
Gotcha.
We'll use that as the deck box, guys.
Okay, and then
So we have Antiquities there.
since we're doing Witherbloom, we'll use your girl Dina.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's try this deck out, and we'll see how it works. If I want to pivot to Lorehold after the first game or two, I'll pivot to Lorehold. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. The Doc Zoom says, drafted Witherbloom today. Had a true mirror match. Every turn became play creature, gain life. Don't swing because opponent has 20 plus pests. And so do I. Only one because they decked themselves.
Awesome. Very awesome.
That sounds like it takes a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Dragon Bean says, I would give tips, but I've been continuously made to go black-white in my LGS drafts. Laughing face. It's always open, and I do well with the deck. Laughing face. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I mean, we really thought Silver Quill was like the best in this format.
Yeah, I like Silver Quill a lot. I really do. It feels very strong.
So I don't know why it's always open. Dumpster Fire says your best win cons in this deck are the leech guys, constantly burning them for 2, and your overrun effect.
Did we cut that overrun effect now that you bring it up?
Uh-oh.
All right, we'll see if the Leech Collector dies or not. But yes, I love Leech Collector a lot. It's a very good card. But basically, next turn, we can Bogwater Lumaret, play the Swamp, use the Bloodletting immediately. And then, depending on what they play, we might be able to attack for 2. But that's if they don't kill it here, because I mean, I would kill it. It's a very good card.
Dojapar says they cut the overrun.
We did. But I can always put it back. We still have the Burrog Banemaker that, wasn't... There were multiple people that thought I should have cut it, so I'll happily trade those off. All right, they last gasped it, so that's fine. I can Scavenger here. Is that a better option? Just get a 4/4 out quickly, as quickly as we can. See if it eats another removal spell. They are also Witherbloom, notably. That's okay. There's no removal in those colors, though.
No, never.
They have a 2/2 Reach Trample. Okay. Well, we can, I guess, Lumaret, right? And unless I'm missing something, should be able to just attack for 4. This is an instant. Interesting.
Oh.
I would have assumed it was a sorcery, but there we go.
Dragon Bean says, also fave thing to draft for black is prob Masterful Flourish. It's so fun to save my creatures with it. Then I just grab a bunch of targeted removals, like wander off, and a Johnny's response, laughing face. Dojapar says I'd barrage the archaic.
Yeah, I didn't remember. I don't know what this card does. I've never played against this before. So yeah, I should have done it before as well. That's fine.
And then he says no, they can get counters from it now.
Yep, didn't know.
Okay.
So there we go.
Dumpster Fire says should have taken out the archaic before they get free counters. Okay.
Didn't know what the card did. Sorry, everybody. Now I'll get rid of it.
There we go. See? Not bad.
It's definitely bad.
Yeah.
But
All
what
right.
we can do is, I guess, because now I have to use another removal spell on the Lumerits, and then now I can attack for 4 again. But yeah, it meant I had to waste a second removal spell, which I shouldn't have to do.
Gotcha.
But my Titan's Grave entered tapped, so I couldn't have binded to life anyway. But I guess I'll do that next turn if the Scavenger lives. Rampant Growth is fine. They are down a land by a lot, in fact. Yeah, there you go. So an attack here would be hilarious. It didn't happen. Okay, fine.
Dojapar says you burn an extra removal spell here and miss out on 2 damage by not attacking with the Lumerette.
You're right. You're totally right. All right, so let's do combat first. 4 again.
Okay. I mean, 10 versus 21 is pretty okay.
It's okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay.
Dojapar says bind is an instant. You can hold it up. I don't know what that means.
Like this. I don't have to do it on my turn.
Oh.
Wait until the end of their turn to do it.
Dumpster Fire says, did I read that? No. Bind is an instant, so you could just do it on end step. Maybe you'll hit for Emeritus off it.
Yeah, maybe.
Assis says that recurring 2/1 uncommon that gains life on attack has been carrying me for a week now. A good blocker enables life gain, menace so it gets some points in. I can't ask more of a 2-drop. That sounds pretty good. Guillerme is here saying, I hear a noise coming from the forest. Could it be a bear? A frog with a deadly touch? No, it's Guillerme.
What's up, Guillermo? Great to see you. Last gasp on Vastland Scavenger. So that they can trade the pest for it. They trade the 2/2 for it, not the pest.
Dragon Bean says, I always banish that pest when I see it. Laughing face.
This is only until end of turn, so let's just do that. Let our creature live. They take 4, go to 6, and then we pass, and we still have our Death Toucher. Was that the right call? You tell me. Pest Mascot. I like that card. Not for us, but I like that card. Like, I don't like that they have it, and we didn't open a single one, even though it's a common. And we had 2 seeded packs. So, but they attacked for 1. We got Leech Collector.
Ah.
That's beautiful.
Dumpster Fire says, I would have just let them 2-for-1 themselves there and play your 6/6.
Okay.
Dojapar said, I'd have taken the 2-for-1 and then played a 6/6.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do instead is they die.
All right. Marco, thank you. Festive Fighter.
I guess they just weren't paying enough attention. Because I was like, they have to block this, otherwise they die. And then instead they would just go to 1 because they would take 4. And instead they just chose to eat one of the Lumerets and die. So, okay, sure. I mean, that works for me.
Yeah. Dragon Bean says, yay, victory.
All right, so yeah, if we want to go in, we didn't see the whatever that guy's called, the Burrog Banemaker, but we can put in the gold card instead to put it back. Root Manipulation.
Um, C. Holland is here saying, hey, with a wave.
What's up, C. Holland? Happy Magic Monday. How are you since we
Yes.
last saw you?
Guillerme says, oh, ciao, it's here. Welcome to the best magic channel in the Milky Way galaxy.
Oh my goodness, you are too kind.
See, Chow, I told you he was sweet. Unnecessarily so. We appreciate it, though.
It's very kind.
Dumpster Fire says, I wonder if they had a third color or something they didn't do much.
Maybe.
And then Dojapar says, sometimes the opponent just makes the wrong blocks twice in a row. Happy face.
I've done it before myself.
Yeah.
God knows.
Inquiring Mind Screw is here saying, howdy, everyone.
What's up, Inquiring Mind Screw? Happy Magic Monday, and how are you?
Yeah, the gang's all fucking here tonight, guys. I love it.
Yeah, it's great to see you all. Okay, I mean, you know what? We could play Leech Collector, follow it up by drawing 2 cards, losing 2 life, and putting a counter on Leech Collector and making it a 3/3. Seems alright. Nice curve. I mean, obviously, if we get a 4th land, we can then curve into Emeritus on curve, so it's 2, 3, 4. It's not bad. There's no life gain anywhere, which is a little unfortunate for the fact that we have Leech Collector as our first card on the field, but you know what? We'll figure it out. If our opponent ever decides what they want to do. We're just kind of sitting here waiting on them now. Their sleeves are cool. That's, something.
Whoa. Yeah, they are.
They are. Oh, sure. No, it's in the way. All right.
Let's see. Chow says, I don't think he is lying. Okay, good. Good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Dojapar says, love a hand that curves 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, same.
And Dragon Bane says, I mean, they aren't wrong. This does be a really good magic channel.
Thank you.
Thanks. Teddy Wolf is here saying hi with a wave.
What's up, Teddy Wolf? Great to see you. All right, so now I have to draw a green to be able to have this be my 3 instead of this, but I mean, this is probably better. We also drew another 3 as a removal spell, so there's that. Okay.
And Jose is also here saying hi with a wave.
What's up, Jose? There are so many of you here tonight. I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Rehearsed Debater. That's a good card. We drew the green, though.
Dojapar says, you get 6 draws before turn 4. You are much more likely than not to hit the 4th land by then. I'd cost of brilliance and attack.
Okay. I'm okay with that. We do. And then this one.
And Dragon Bane says, hi, Teddy. Hi, Jose.
All right, so we got another land here. We have the green for the Vastland Scavenger next turn, or we could just play Emeritus. They do take the trade. Okay. 4th land from the Silver Quill player. Eager Glyph Mage making a 1/1 flyer.
Ah.
All right, playing the green.
Dojapar says, traded their 3-drop for 2-drop is a good deal in my book.
Yeah. All right, we're going to drop the Emeritus and see what they do about it. I assume it eats a removal spell very quickly.
Guillerme says, 3 Brazilians on the live stream. That's amazing.
With the Brazilian flag, too.
Nice.
Very nice. Sneering Shade Rider. We lose 2, they gain 2. Okay. And we take 1 in the air? You didn't even attack for 1 in the air? Why? Okay. Well, I mean, I could Scavenger keep up Last Gasp an instant, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess what we're supposed to do is go to combat first. They're at 22, but I'm going to play a 4/4 Death Toucher onto this board, so sure, let's do that. They have to double block to kill this, so I'll Last Gasp and see what happens. Go ahead.
Sorry. Dojapar says I'd grapple the 3/3 flyer.
Okay. Well, we'll see what they do. Like I said, if they double block here, it's a good chance to like Last Gasp or grapple something.
Dragon Bean says I would have taken the damage if I was them. Rehearsed Debater is too good for that trade, especially since they had the Glyph Mage in hand, which would have been a better sack.
Yeah, because it leaves behind the 1/1. Rehearsed Debater can get bigger and bigger over time as repartee triggers.
I like that card. I think it's good.
Sure.
Dojapar says you can get punished by a triple block if they predict one removal spell here.
Fair enough. I think my rationale behind it was basically I would just wipe their board at that point. But instead they didn't block at all, took 5, and let me play my rare.
There you go.
So I'll just end my turn and keep up Last Gasp to get rid of their 3/3 flyer if I have to.
Okay.
Because again, they've got Silver Quill decks. So if and when they try to target it, like they'll get the repartee triggers. They don't have any of those, so never mind.
Marcus says, so I just loaded up Fortnite and it reminded me of something that happened last night. I need to rant for a sec.
You're go right ahead.
Be our guest, Marcus. Guillerme, I had a question for you. Didn't you say that Magic stopped making Portuguese cards for you guys? Maybe you guys should like start a petition or something. And everybody could sign it.
They kill my creature. I can't stop it, but I do get an inkling. That's fun.
Marcus says, I was playing with my brother and his boyfriend, and his boyfriend said something that made me leave the party immediately.
Jeez.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's see the attacks with the... Okay. I mean, basically we go like this, kill here, block the 1/1. Do they have a single black mana targeting spell that they can use here? Good. Then we block and trade with the 1/1, and then we take 4 and go to 12. It's fine with me. We know we have 3 removal spells in hand, so...
Dragonbane says, oh no, are you all good?
Did they... Oh, it was +1/+0 indestructible. Sure, that's more than fine. Alright, so if we do this, we destroy target artifact or creature and gain a life. So we kill the 4/4, gain a life, which then allows the infusion on Follow the Lumerets. Welcome to Geek for All, everybody. This is quintessential Geek for All Magic the Gathering.
There you go, Codalo.
Just throwing it out. Holy shit.
You wanted hand lands, you fucking got them. A whole hand of lands. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that many, but sometimes we're
That's so funny.
Marcus says he didn't know that I could hear him through the mic in his controller.
Oh.
So I guess he thought it would be a good idea. Oh, shit, Marcus.
Damn.
Edge of my seat over here now.
I mean, I have to Demonic Tutor. I literally, there's no reason to keep up removal here. But I guess I'll do this first before I attack. Is it Luen? Exile a creature card from your graveyard? How many creatures do I have in my graveyard? 2? It's not bad. Is that the best target here? Luen? There could be a Leech Collector as well. Bogwater Lumeret, maybe? I think Luen's the best choice, right? And I can immediately play it.
Dojapar says there is a 1 black mana indestructible spell. There it is. LOL. Yeah.
Sure.
It's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal, thankfully.
Could be much worse.
This is activate only as a sorcery. I don't have to do it now. If it lives the turn, because if it doesn't, then I got rid of a creature for no reason. So might as well just do this.
Dragon Bean says Masterful Flourish, great card.
Yeah.
Still odd.
So that's this one.
Used to save a baby flyer.
Yeah, used it to save a 1/1 flyer. Just to kill the thing that they gave us with their card. So. Forum Necroscribe to get a creature back. Is it the Oh, but it's only with repartee, and they're empty-handed. So, what is this? Ward discard a card? Oh no, they can see it. Yeah, yeah,
Ah, thank
yeah,
you, Meloran the Brilliant.
yeah. Basically, we play a land. Next turn, we play one of our lands. Use 2 wander-offs. Kill here. Like, discard a card to do it, so we discard the land, and then swing. And they would go to 1, I guess? They would go to 1 on board. Because they would be forced to block here, right? Because this is lethal. They take 4, go to 1. We go to at least 13, and then we could play another one. Anyway. Actually, we couldn't play it. We couldn't activate Pest Friend because we wouldn't have enough mana, but still. That was pretty good. You did, you said, Mallory. Thank you.
So Guilherme says, Amy, no, unfortunately Wizards has stopped producing cards in Portuguese in Brazil. Now we're learning English so we can play together at university.
Amazing.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, learning another language is always a positive, I feel like. But I still feel like it's, quite the disservice that they just decided to stop doing that. So, I don't know. I feel like if you started a petition, it probably wouldn't get you anywhere. Let's be real. But it would still be a cool thing to have them like see that and be like, oh, people do care about this.
Yeah. Sure. Wow, 2-drop city. Holy shit. Just 4 2-drops and okay, I'll take it. That's fine. That's very funny. Ooh, they mulliganed. That's a good sign. Okay. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to start with Titan's Grave, turn 2 Forest into Leech Collector, turn 3 Bogwater Lumerette into immediately activating Bloodletting, and just go from there. Okay. We drew Swamp, which is good, but we will Leech Collector and pass.
Yeah, I mean, once you get the leech on there and you're actually bloodletting, it just kind of goes.
It sure does. Teacher's Pest. Good for you. But, oh, nope, not the land yet. No need. Go like this. Gain a life. Activate Bloodletting, or prepare Bloodletting. Activate Bloodletting. Attack for 2 with the Leech Collector. Hit you for 4 on turn 3. Feels pretty okay. I mean, obviously they could block, but I imagine you want this card to stick around. It's very good. But I guess they could get it back for 2 mana. But no. Okay, good. 4 damage. Seems good to me.
Oh boy, I'm like way behind here. Okay. Marcus says, your brother dies too much, in quotes. Mind you, he said this after I died first. For the first time in at least 10 games.
Wow.
Wow. That's kind of messed up.
Very messed up. Right, so I
sorry.
hope that this tapped correctly. Maybe I should... Well, it kind of doesn't matter. If I just do this, it's fine. Because the other one taps for black anyway. But yeah, we kill the Pest Mascot immediately. We gain a life, which triggers the Leech Collector, which allows us to Bloodletting and make them lose 2. Then we attack for 4. They lose 4 more, and they go to 11, and we pass.
Okay. That was a lot of stuff you said.
It may have been, yes.
It went in this ear, and then I don't know what happened to it. Couldn't fucking tell you. Doja Par says you are still in a great position.
Yeah.
Godalope says more land than a hand land. More land than a hand land can handle.
Yeah.
I did
awesome.
it.
That's awesome. All right, they have 3 cards left in hand.
And that's why you shouldn't learn English from me, Guilherme.
I think we just do this, right? They discard a card. They have 3 cards left in hand, so they get rid of one of them. There's no way it's a hand land, because they've been... Well, I guess they're hitting their land drops, right? It is not a land. It's a Noxious Newt, but we did get a Pest, which we can't use this turn, unfortunately, but we can... Noxious Newt? I don't see a need to keep
noxious. He's cute.
I don't see a need to keep up Last Gasp, so I think we're just going to go like this. We're going to attack for 2, put them to 10. and keep up the hand, land, and pass. Obviously, if we draw a land next turn, we always play one of the hand lands. We don't need to keep two. They play Studious first year and immediately go get the land. That's incredible for us. Very, very good. No attacks at all. We've got Burrog Barrage. It's just...
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That puts them to half. But we gain life, so then they lose 2 more. 4, 3. They go to 3 this turn?
Guillerme says we've already memorized many letters and other writing systems, but we still consult the translator during our games for help. Okay. Well, it sounds like you're doing well. I mean, how long have you guys been doing this? Dojapar says I'd get Lewin, but hold up Wander.
Right, which I did last time.
Okay. Fizzy.
That's the only block they made? Interesting. That works for me. Okay, go ahead, sorry.
It's okay. Fizzy says back from the coffee truck. Oh, nice. What'd you get?
I'm going to play the land just in case, because now we have access to both of these if we really want.
Dragon Bean says that wasn't very nice of him. Sad face at Professor.
To
Marcus's comment, which sucked.
It does.
Godalope says, gotta step out for a bit. Okay, Godalope, we'll see you around.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Guillerme says, Chow, for example, speaks better English, but even so, he can never beat me at magic. Ha ha ha. Perfect.
Oh, damn. More removal. All right, 1, 2, 3. Do either of these gain me life? They don't. Okay.
Everybody's got their thing they're good at then, right, Guillerme?
Mm-hmm.
Marcus says, I left because I will not be fielding that from the worst player on the team.
So good, Marcus. So goddamn good. Hey, look, it's Lewin.
Nice.
They immediately do it.
Okay.
But it's just a pest, right? So we exile here, I guess. Yeah, we exile Lewin here immediately.
He says, no situational awareness and horrible aim. I will not be flamed by the person I help back up literally every game. I average 10 plus kills per game. Every game. No matter the game mode, no matter the teammates. All right.
It
sounds like someone's projecting.
Yeah. If I go to combat here, let's see them double block the Leech Collector. Yeah. God, you gotta love it, man. Oh, I didn't have because I attacked. All right. My bad. Still, I wiped their board and, we're doing okay here. I'm not too concerned. It may have been a mistake, but, they have one unknown card in hand and they grapple the 3/4. Okay. They get it back. It's tapped. We draw. Of course, it's a land. That's fine. The +1/+0 is only if we've activated another instant or sorcery. So, combat for 2, gain 1. Seems fine. End of the turn. They're top decking. We're not. So, Zimon's Experiment. Look at the top 5. Up to 2 creatures and or lands. The last time I played something like this, I only got 2 land. So that would be real cool if they could also get 2 land out of their top 5 cards. Mine was only the top 4. They got 2 creatures. A rare and, their best common in their colors.
Well.
Sure.
Yep.
That all makes sense to me. All right, so they made the bad attack already. Now we let the Death Toucher kill the Pest Mascot. We only need 1 more damage. Follow the Lumerites ain't it, but it does gain us life when we attack. So we do that. We then follow the Lumerites. get Arnon and a land, I guess. What do we need? We need green? Sure. We then play the green, play the Arnon, and pass. Okay.
Okay.
Whenever a creature we control with power or toughness, 1 or less, dies, if either of these two creatures dies, they die.
Chow says, Guillermo will fall eventually. One day. ... I hope so. Thank you, Bunglemania. Dauntless Drafter.
Yeah, so notably there was a blatantly a no-win situation for them here. If we attack with these two creatures, they either take both and die, or block. Like, they could, I guess, block here. I guess that's the way they live. They use this 1/1 to block here. Their 1/1 dies. This hits them for 1, but because we were playing Leech Collector, they'd still die.
Okay.
Because basically they'd go to 1, right? Possibly still live, because they needed to not kill one of our creatures. But playing the Leech Collector would mean that Bloodletting would activate when we attacked with this, and then we'd be able to kill them regardless. So, no matter what. It worked.
Okay. Inquiring Mindscrew says, yesterday was bittersweet because it was the first Mother's Day since my mom passed back in August.
Damn, that's so right.
I didn't want to dwell it, so I bought my wife some barbecue, a Starbucks gift card, and some weed.
Okay.
Okay. Hey,
Ooh.
I hope that worked.
Yeah, me too.
And,
First unkeepable opener we've had.
No.
It's 1 color, and it's our 2-drop creature is 2 colors. So, cannot keep this one. Very unfortunate.
Do you usually get your wife stuff for Mother's Day? Or you just decided to do that this year because your mom had passed?
I think
Is your wife a mom? Are you a dad?
I think this hand is fine. Do we ditch the Wander off here? I don't love it, but we don't know that we're going to draw that 4th land. I mean, it's very likely, but hey, look at that. Okay.
Dojapar says, this is a very aggressive hand. I like it a lot.
That
on
was
the
for
play.
our 2 games ago, even?
Sorry. Dojapar said a zillion things pertaining to the game that I'm probably not going to really get to read now.
Right, so I think what I'm going to do is try to play this on curve, and so I'm going to play this tapped land second.
Dragonbane says, Professor, it sounds like you're a lot better than me. Then again, I don't play since I'm horrible at shooters, except Rivals. I like Jeff, he baby.
So that's Jeff the Land Shark in Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
We were talking about this on Friday, actually. We're live every Friday, by the way, folks, if you're interested in seeing non-Magic the Gathering related content. Over on our video games channel, link in the description down below for Video Games for All. We also have a 3rd channel.
Gluten-free for all.
You could check that out. We'd appreciate it. I guess I'm just going to play this. I mean, they're probably just going to kill it, but, I'm going to try.
So Dragonbane says, but yeah, I send hugs, Marcus.
For sure.
So, Dumpster Fire says, we're just here for Amy commentary. Yeah, basically.
I gotta learn to shut the hell up more. That's been true for over 20 years
Wow.
now. I mean, like...
I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah. You had fair warning. Fair warning.
Dojapar says this is a scenario where top decking the overrun would be fantastic. I just full swing hold up the removal. It's all instant speed. I'd also play the hand land, last gasp the Dean before it can trigger.
By the way, I will say I read all of these. I promise you.
Oh,
I
you
did.
did?
I did.
Okay.
I read all of them. I was paying attention. I promise.
Last gasp the Dean before it can trigger. I'd wait till they exile a card in their yard. It's a small optimization, but it can matter.
No, you're totally right. And in fact, what I had thought of with that one wasn't necessarily them like doing that, but it was that it might have made them attack because they thought that they had a decent blocker, and then they didn't. So it's still I don't maybe shouldn't have done that way because of that. So I assumed, like, I think they had 2/1/1s at that point, and then when they play, or they had the 3/4, and then they made the 1/1, and they had the Teacher's Pest as well. I assumed they would have attacked with the Teacher's Pest if I hadn't immediately killed, and I should have been better about that. So, all right, the interesting thing here is we've got Fractal Tenders on the field, everybody. We drew the land, thank God, because we need it. This has Ward 2, and we have to kill the Fractal Tender. We know we do. This card's incredible. Yeah. Doja Park called it, too.
Land off the rip to kill the Fractal Tender. Woo!
Yeah. It was very, very necessary to do that. All right, so here's the question. Do we swing out here? I think we do. We'll tie the game up.
And he said earlier, good games, sweet deck, and games so far. Smile.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Opponent is also on a mull to 6, so you are good here.
Right. So I think, like, yes, we're risking a crackback of 6 here. With 3 cards in their hand, I don't know. I just don't feel like they have the extra 4 damage in hand. And by that I mean, like, technically 3 damage, right? If they have a thing to make this 1 bigger. But, what does this do when it enters? Okay, so they already did that. So, it's just a 4/4 reach now. Obviously, it could be a 5/5 reach. They play a flyer, which does increment them. They gain 2, okay. And then they just attack for 7. Yeah, okay, we're at 3. We have some things. This is an instant. This is an instant. We can give +1/+0. The thing is, what's the best thing to do here? We know we want to kill their stuff. They have 2 cards in hand. We have 5. We can play both of these, and if we do this in the right order, this gives our Death Toucher +1/+0, so we can hit them for 5 and put them to 7, and leave back the Leech Collector to chump, I guess? But I think we do it on their turn anyway, and then we have decent blocks, so we just don't attack at all here. I think is what we have to do. I would full pass. See? I got there. Yeah, well, they're both instants, and if we use them both in the same turn, we can give, like, our Leech Collector +1/+0. But wait to see what they do in Hold Your Removal. Yeah, I'm just, like, I want to see if they're going to pay some mana here. Because then it'll make the tester smaller. And whatever they try to make bigger, we just kill, like their flyer or whatever. Yeah, see? So now, we last gasp the flyer in response to that. They would have to have something else to save it. They don't, but they lose the counters? Or they don't? They don't. Okay, not a problem. Because now when they double swing, they only swing with the 4/4. We Barrage.
They don't, because the ability fizzles since there is nothing to target.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the question is, do I kill both of their creatures and leave myself with Leech Collector, or do I save my Vassalant Scavenger here? I'm definitely barraging. The question is, do I kill both? Like, do I Barrage, save your Scavenger? Okay, all right. Because, like, the thing is, if I barraged into the tester and then blocked the Paradox Surveyor, then I could have killed both. Possibly.
Dumpster Fire says, I think you just offer the trade and pass priority.
Oh, okay, to see if they had any buff spells or anything like that. All right, now they have 2 4/4s. That's a little scary, but with this, we have Grapple with Death to kill one of them. It is sorcery speed.
For Death Touch Body is very good and still potentially has a prepared spell.
Yeah, so we get rid of this. With this, we gain a life, and we Bloodletting, keeping up 2 blockers here. Because basically, if we attacked and they had removal for one of our creatures, we'd die. Whereas now, with 1 card in hand, they literally cannot. They could make me trade off here, but we know we have Luen here and Grapple with Death. So now I trade. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we do this, trade off, keep up Leech Collector. We've got ways of gaining life. We've got options. They've got 2 pests. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we make a pest here. In fact, we make 2 pests here. Yeah. Yeah, we Luen, we get rid of creatures out of our graveyard, we make 2 pests. Ah, they countered it! Good for you, opponent. Damn. Obviously, I won't attack. Their last card was an Essence Scatter. Messed up. Good for you. Alright, top deck, let's see what you got. I mean, obviously, you get to Surveil. That's pretty good. Alright, Counterspell's rough. I think they just kept it there, right? Birda was their top card? Seems pretty good for you, huh? I mean, whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on her, add 1 mana. X tap make a fractal that's that size. So yes, Birda dies. Birda absolutely dies. We gain a life. We bloodletting them here, and we pass. No attacks in the turn. Do you have a favorite deck? It's not very strong, but it's fun. I have favorite strategies, for sure. I like, silly stuff that's, bad. I like mill decks, right? We talked about that brain freeze earlier. Follow the Lumerets. All right, so we don't have a way of gaining life. So we're just going to have to get one thing off the top here. It's a Noxious Newt. It's not nothing, but it's not great. Keep up the patented Geek for All Handland and pass. 2 cards left in their hand. They play another rare. It's a lot of rares from our opponent top decking. A lot of rares, man. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, no, that sounds about right for me. It sure does. I thought it might be Essence Scatter because they held up 2 mana on the turn they played the Terrafractal, but I forgot to mention it. Fair enough. Alright, well, they have to... I mean, I guess they could have the card in hand. They just drew it, right? No attacks, obviously. End of the turn. Of course, at the end of their turn, I can do what they're going to do here, which is Surveil. They pitched a land. Mana Seeker does what? Opus, draw a card. And then discard a card unless 5 or more mana was spent to cast it. Okay. +0/+10 and then a fight. Nothing I can do about that. It gets increment as well. They have their own Noxious Newt. Question is if they swing here. I doubt it, but... they just had 2 of those. Their draws are insane. 2 uncommons and 2 rares in the last, 3 turns, where we've gotten land. I mean, it sounds about right for us, I won't lie, but also they've drawn into, nothing but card draw, right? Craziness. They discarded Fractal Mascot as well. Okay. And now we're just dead, right? Okay. Well, I mean, I might as well surveil and see what we had on top. Cost of Brilliance to draw 2 and lose 2. Okay. GG's. Yeah, thank you. that was real dumb. Real dumb. Okay. Damn it. I forgot to check their name, but thank you, opponent. Sorry.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
How dare you? It is more than fine. We lost that game. But we are now here for Lyrixal Phoenix? we'll go with that as their name. I don't know.
Yeah.
Any land gets us Educator and Wander off. I think this hand's fine.
I think you should try to draw less lands.
That is a solid strategy. Where were you 6 years ago when we started doing this in 2020? That's what I want to know.
Amazing.
What is with the rares, man? God damn. All right, I don't have... I guess we play the Newt, because then we can go right into the Educator. We don't have a way of gaining life, though. That's the annoying part.
Newt time, Dojapar says.
Yeah, it's definitely Newt time. It's just like, you know.
Dragonbane says he was caught in a landslide.
Boo! That's a good joke. I like that. Sonar as well? Wow, I feel like... Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm getting run over real hard all of a sudden. Alright, let's play another Death Toucher, I guess. No attacks, of course.
So Inquiring Minds Crew answered my question earlier and says, my wife is a mother and I'm a dad.
Awesome.
So I just focus on my attention on her for Mother's Day. I went to a local dispensary since it's legal in my state. She had a good day, though.
That's really cool.
All right, good.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Marcus said, I have extensive shooter experience. I was once a clan leader with a positive 3.0 K ratio in Halo 3, Halo Reach, and Halo 4.
Damn.
Wow. I will say, not having the context, that doesn't sound the best. But I'm sure that you can guess why. It has nothing to do with Halo. Let's see.
This is crazy, dude. Like, this is so annoying. They just, like, their deck was so aggressive. And together as one off the top. Well, not off the top. What they search for.
Jose says, do you have a favorite deck? It's not very strong, but it's fun.
So, yes. So that's what I don't even know if I finished my point from before. I was talking about it. But I like mill strategies. So, strategies where you try to make your opponent mill all the cards in their deck. And then they try to draw from an empty library and they lose. Right? That kind of stuff I like. Right? So my creature is about to die. 4 damage to it. Who am I supposed to get rid of? Is it you? When you cast an instant or sorcery, put a counter on it. If 5 or more mana was spent, add an amount of red. What do I do? Activate only if you've cast an instant or sorcery. They get treasure. I guess I just do this. And fight, bite here. My creature dies, but so does yours. You've got no mana open, I don't think. So, yeah. Okay, good. My creature now dies. They get to surveil 1. They keep it there. And then they lose 2 and I gain 2. And bloodletting happens, or is prepared, which is wonderful. Obviously, it's not during my turn, so I can't Old Growth Educator into a 6/6, which is very unfortunate, but still.
Dojapar says, I thought it might be Essence Scatter because they held up 2 mana on the turn they played the Terrafractal,
Yes.
but I forgot to mention it. They did also play the 5 mana draw 3 spell. And then Guillerme says 8 life, 5 life. The best games are the ones that keep us on the edge of our seats.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, you're right, Dojapar. I had forgotten that they drew the extra 3 cards. Because I was talking about the fact that, like, that opponent, like, we drew, like, 2 land and they had, like, 2 rares and 2 uncommons. All, like, when we were both top decking, but one of their cards was an uncommon that drew them 3 cards for 5 mana. So that helped quite a bit.
Okay. Dumpster Fire told you good game.
Yeah, because I died.
Oh.
I was very, very, very dead. So...
All right, and then I'm caught up in chat, so there you go.
Nice. Okay, so they made more treasure. I don't see a reason to wander off the token. The thing is, they now have enough treasure to together as one with 4 colors, which is a little upsetting. I don't have any ways of gaining life anymore. And I just have Wander Off that I get to keep up. As well as a patented Geek for All hand land, and I pass. Like, we're going to take 3 in the air, but I'm at 20. I don't care about that. I care about this. They draw X cards, so 4. They deal 4 damage to any target, and they gain 4 life. Okay, right now it's 4. This turn, if they cast an instant or a sorcery, it could be 5. Which would mean maybe I should Wander Off on this, but, like, I don't know. I feel like they're... Like, this happens one time, and they get to draw a million cards, gain some life, and then kill one thing? This thing's annoying. Okay. They are, in fact, doing it. I can't respond to any of this, so I have to wait till after Together as One, but then, because then this trigger will already go on the stack, so I won't be able to use this to kill the 1/3 unless they do something I can respond to. I do know that, yes. I hope you do too. I know you do too.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Dumpster fire, yes.
We do know it's you, yes.
Yes. But thank you for checking.
Oh, yeah. Right, yeah. I mean, congrats, you did it. They telegraphed it for like 6 turns, so. I mean, I could. The only thing that makes this a problem is if they have Flicker, right? Because then they could just make another one of these. Just, is it worth exiling a 3/3 flyer over the Thunderdrum Soloist? They both represent the possibility of 3 damage a turn. But we'll see.
Dumpster fire. You want me to call you Dumpster fire, right? Not your name? Because I can do either, obviously.
And actually, our same comment for Dojapar, I suppose.
Yes.
Right?
I mean, we already do that for Marcus and other people too. And,
yeah.
And we don't actually know them in person, like in real life, you know, the same way we know the two of you, so.
7. All right. Do I just play this at this point? I think I do.
Guillerme says, speaking of which, Joe, do you have any flying creatures in this deck?
It's a good question. I don't think so. I think I have a Reacher. Oh, like, I'm an idiot. Literally right here. I have a Reacher. So stupid.
But you had something where there was like wings in the picture, but I don't know if that was a creature or not.
I do not remember.
Dojapar says, I care not what I am called in the chat.
Shit.
Okay.
A second Thunderdrum Soloist, followed by a 5-mana spell to deal me 6 damage, is going to be my guess. You ready?
Yes.
5 or 6 mana spell. Wait for it. Out of the 5 cards in your hand, in a Prismari deck? Come on now. Even I had multiples. Yeah, 6 mana for Homesickness. We're very dead.
You were given a 1/1 Inkling in a previous game by an opponent's removal spell.
It's true, I was. Oh, we are not dead. We go to 4.
Oh.
Holy crap. And then they make a treasure. We drew Teacher's Pest. How adorable. We very much die. I mean, I guess I play the land. We're dead anyway. There is an argument, right? I mean, they literally have 7 cards in their hand, right? There is an argument for keeping up the hand land again to bluff something, but, like, really, what are you bluffing? I will do the same thing I did to my last opponent, though. Yeah, they have Visionary's Dance as well. All right, so before I die, I would like to find out what my top card would have been. A Grapple with Death. Very nice. Okay, we're dead.
Thank you, Lyricsal Phoenix.
This This deck from our opponent was insane, by the way. Insane their deck was. So aggressive, so strong. Good for them.
That's the only way you had flying, Dojapar says.
Right, with the 1/1, yeah.
They'd probably have a counterspell anyway, Marcus says. And Guillerme says he got lucky this time. Next time you'll win.
Well, hopefully I won't play against that person next time.
Yeah, hopefully not.
That deck was very good from them. And this isn't a streamer event where, it's much more likely that there are only like 10 people at any given time trying to play in the particular format that we're in. Okay, I've seen better hands, but I've seen worse ones. He said, being not so certain that that's a fact. God damn it.
And Dumpster Fire did say earlier he doesn't care which name we call him.
Yeah.
C. Holland says, Joe heard results of Backlash yet?
I have not, but also, again, I can't watch them, so you're more than welcome to ask me my opinions and stuff. I think the only thing I heard about was the ending of the Asuka Io match. Look at that sleeve.
Oh,
Very
interesting.
Cool. And they got Mikey.
Yeah. Eating pizza.
And I drew the land. Thank God. Thank you, Arena. Appreciate that. All right. So we got Arnon and or Grapple with Death, and then any other land gets us the Wander Offs. So there goes Leech Collector.
Marcus says, this hand isn't bad.
I just wasn't sure I would draw the third, right? Like, that was my issue. Because you know me, Marcus, right? Like, that's just how it would happen, right? Right, there are 3 colors naturally, Jeskai. All right, Landscape Painter. Okay. Well, we don't need to wander it off, so let's go like this. And unfortunately pass. Landscape Painter, definitely not good enough to kill here. It does hold back Arnon, congrats, but still say no attacks. So they are representing what? Lorehold Prismari? Potioner's Trove, okay. Flashback on a card that you can't... Oh, right, okay. Okay. Land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it gains me life. Sure, I'll do it. Very dumb, but I need some more stuff. So 2 creatures, please. Well, I got halfway there. I'll take the green. Sure, why not? Okay. We did it. Oh, nothing from our opponent. I'll play the Teacher's Pest.
Dragon Bean says, "Yay, land! This time, any other time, it would have been no land."
That's right. That is very accurate.
Marcus says, "Oh yeah, we'd need a third land. Have to wait 4 turns to draw, and it would be the wrong color."
Or it would be a tap land, like the last turn that it would be relevant for me to play it. Yep. Yep.
That feels right.
All of that has happened before and will happen again.
Yeah.
Attacking with this, yeah, we attack first, I guess.
C. Holland says, "Yeah, the Asuka match was 11 stars."
Okay.
According to Meltzer.
Okay, good.
LOL.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means.
Dave Meltzer is somebody who reviews wrestling matches, and he usually gives it out of 5 stars, but the dude's star ratings are iffy at best. He puts a lot of bias into it.
Oh. Enjoyed the Danhausen match as well.
Okay, yeah, it was Danhausen and a secret partner versus The Miz and Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson? It's one of those. I don't watch SmackDown. I watch Raw. It's the only thing I can watch.
I don't know who half these people are.
Correct, you do not. That is correct.
Dragon Bean says, kill it, murder it. This is why I play aggro decks, laughing face.
All right, Noxious Newt. What are we waiting on them to decide? They've got Dig Site inventory, but that's a sorcery, so one of the cards in their hand is something that they can play here. I can keep up the hand land still. Do I swing out here? They're at 23. I'm at 22. We're going way far back. Or we're going in the wrong direction is more what I was getting at. Whatever, no attacks. End the turn.
Marcus says, I haven't watched wrestling since Bray Wyatt.
Shoutouts to Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace.
You ended it on the greatest high.
Yeah, and in fact, very relevant that you bring up Bray Wyatt so recent to the fact that his brother and every other member of the entire faction that was created based on Bray Wyatt's characters were just released by TKO. In a large exodus. Like, there were many people that were released, but all members of the Wyatt Six were.
Which is so fucked up.
It is. All right, so this is whenever it attacks, but they just dropped a 10-mana mythic that I can kill before the end of their turn, which is real nice. So let's see what they do. They do nothing. Goodbye, Dawning Archaic.
He says the Fiend was so fucking cool, very Slipknot coded.
Agreed. It was very good. So they have like a kill spell or something? Like what? They have up to 3 mana here to try to save it. We do have a second one if we really need to, but I'm going to try to get the 7 mana, the 7/7 mythic off the battlefield, and it worked. Thank you. We drew Leech Collector. We do have ways of gaining life. So let's do it. Leech Collector. Teacher's Pest would be a 1-for-1 trade, but actually never mind. We gain the life. And it's only when we gain life for the first time each turn, so never mind. Bloodletting happens immediately and I don't have to attack. Oh, okay.
Dojapar says, start a swinging with the Teacher's Pest. It always comes back.
It sure does, especially when we have all this extra mana. Yeah. And Dragonbane calling it out the exact same, which I appreciate.
Dumpster Fire. I had wanted to ask how your family is doing.
Right, so notably, even if we played the hand land with the Noxious Newt tapping for mana as well, it still wouldn't give us Wander Off, so we can hold on to the patented Geek for All hand land. No need to play it.
And also, Mind Screw. Thanks so much for telling us that you're a dad and your wife's a mom, and I feel like that's stuff about you that we just never knew. So it was cool to learn that about you today.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Yes, I'll search for a basic. It thins out the deck. Green, please. Holy shit, opponent. Wow.
Guillerme says, another exiled creature. You nailed it. All of them in Joe's desert.
Yeah. What am I... like...
Odd use of a road, Dragonbane says.
Oh, last gasp. Okay, that's fun. In fact, I guess we last gasp first and then swing with both. Like, I'm not blocking this 4/5. And actually, I can wander off the 4/5. So, yeah, we wipe their board here? No, we don't. I guess if we attack with just Teacher's Pest, we could wipe their board here. Right? Wait?
Jabbar says wait.
Okay. Wander off the 5. Well, yeah. But you mean... oh, the 4/5. You mean before? Does it matter? Like, obviously we're going to do it, but, like... then swing both and see if we can get a go. Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. So, yeah, that's fine. That's what I was talking about a bit. I mean, it was tapped either way, but yeah, we'll go like this and go like this. I just imagine they block across and then, like, you know, we could have gotten in for the 2, but it's fine. We'll see.
You can do it after Dojapar said.
Good call.
And then Dragonbean says, Menace, They can only block it if they block with both.
Right, that's why I was saying that I could have attacked with just the Teacher's Pest. Like, I would have, I guess, missed out on the possible 2 damage from the Lumerette, right? But if I just attacked with Teacher's Pest, they might have thought, like, oh, well, he's only going to be able to trade with the 1 rabbit, so we might as well do it. But that's why I said I imagined they would just block across. So, I mean, now we're doing this anyway, but yeah, that's fine. They take 1, and we keep up the hand land and end our turn.
Dumpster Fire says, family is okay. Some stuff has been tough, but we're getting through. Oh.
We know that feel.
From like a financial standpoint, or you don't have to answer that, but you know, we can talk.
Yeah. We can talk outside of like a pseudo digital public space, right? Like,
unless you want to tell us here, I'm amiable to that as well. Dojapar says, if this game comes down to a difference of 2 life, you can blame me.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine. There were a lot of lines that turn that I could have taken, so I don't disparage.
And thank you, Dojapar. That's very sweet.
No worries whatsoever. Like, I'm also not a robot. So like, if I actually didn't agree with you, I just wouldn't have done it, right? Like, I still have free will. So I appreciate the input, right? I always appreciate the input, but like at the end of the day, like I have to make the decision that I think makes the most sense. Old Growth Educator with the life gain, sick as hell, man. Combat, swing, gain the life. Like even if they've got something against this, but they don't. So now we just play a 6/6 Vigilance Reach. Gain another life, get counters on it. 1/2. Now I have to play the hand land, because now I can surveil at the end of their turn because of it. So,
Dojapar says, love me a 4-mana 6/6, almost as good as a 4-mana 7/7.
Prismari, the Inspiration. We know this card. We had this in our pool.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, surveil 1. Last gasp. You know what? What's this ward? Pay 5 life? Worth it. Can anybody else say it with me? Worth it. Combat. Swing with just these 2. Gain a life.
Dojapar says, or a 7-mana 7/7 dragon. Get him.
Exactly. All right, let's see what they do with Prismari here. Paying 5 life is totally worth killing this giant scary dragon. They have 1 card in hand and 2 mana available. So...
Guillermo says, don't get discouraged. We believe you can do it. Make some Zed-Dread sauce. Let's go.
Oh, wow, they just took it. Okay. That works for me, actually. They go to 9. We're at 22, so... I mean, like, who knows what spells they have, but we can just keep this up, too. Obviously, when we have Reach, so silly me, I can absolutely still block here.
Oh, Dragon Bean says, don't forget to surveil before your turn starts, KF. You have mana.
If you have mana, yeah.
Okay.
In other words, if I put something into the graveyard, but yeah, I usually do it at the end of their turn, and then if I put a land into the graveyard, I can still put a stop there. I think we're okay here. They don't attack at all, so yes, I will surveil, and I can actually do it again, can't I? Barrage!
Oh,
we don't have it, though. I'd have to do both. But actually, this works. Never mind, they didn't attack, yeah. Okay. All right, you can read those. I'm taking my turn here.
it would use the last gasp on defense here.
I wouldn't.
Or I wouldn't. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It could potentially play into their storm. Never mind, they didn't attack. And then Dragon Bean says, oh yeah, gasp bunny, shoot dragon.
Yes. Just attack again? Okay, yeah, I mean, we do that first, right? Because we still have that in there. I like it. Okay. So we gain a life, go to 23. See what they've got. Or see what they want to do. They block there. Okay. I mean, that's a decent block, right? Okay. They go to 8. They'll run out of stuff eventually.
Getting counterspelled would be tragic.
Sure. But now, I mean, I guess they were just stalling, right? Just waiting for their opportunity. But it's fine. We will, see what they do this turn. Okay. 12 stun counters on our 6/6 reach.
Oh boy.
I think I have to take 7 here. Do I? They have 1 card in hand and 2 mana open.
This is fine, Dojapar says. Assis says, the 2 mana leftover is suspicious.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like 12 stun counters is more than enough to wait to make it to the end of this game. I don't, blame your point at all, right? Oh, I did forget the surveil. It's too much was going on. All right. Well, I mean, combat, swing, gain a life. They're at 7. Pass. I think they're just stalling, waiting for like a second spell or a main spell or whatever. And instead they're just going to attack over and over. At some point I have to just do it, right? The issue is that like doing this costs 10 life. Okay, I'll wait. Surveil.
You can last gasp your own
Professor. I thought about that as well. I did. Adventurous Eater. Passed. The teacher's passed to then get it back. And we know that this is this, so okay. I have the mana. Let's just do it. Yeah, I mean, I guess the argument is that I shouldn't have taken 7, but let's hold a turn, see what happens. Let's go like this. And actually, 1, 2, 3.
Put that on the Lumerate, swing for 4.
All right, and I have the land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gain another life. I'm at 13. The life gain is helping a lot here. They can't just swing out again next turn. They have to have something else. I'm going to play the land in case I only need to use one of these. I would still then be able to surveil. No, I would not. I'm down 1 land, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. I still have 2, as far as they know, unknown cards in hand, so the hand land is not as important to bluff, right? They could play an instant or a sorcery and then gain 2 life with the Trove. Thing is, they need 2 spells in a turn to actually be able to storm at all, right? Okay, and they only drew a land, so they're just going to attack again. But that's... on board, that's game. And I know I'm gaining life here. 2 mana. Bouncing it to their hand with Storm? Why is this bad? They can play it back untapped? Okay. But we now know... oh, and they get to surveil 1. But we now know their hand's empty. And it costs 5 life to target it, so we win. Okay. They put Interjection away.
Oh, when you said that, I just, started singing the Schoolhouse Rock song. Interjection.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we just do it now. Go to 1 and then kill them. So, or does this work?
They're going to, or they are doing it to gain 2 life and give it pseudo vigilance. Also, this means if they were holding that bounce spell this whole time, then waiting was the right choice. Gasp the Pest Barag Old Growth.
Yeah, so we kill the pest. That's what I was worried about. Because I have to do it on one of my creatures.
It
and
should.
then Barag Barrage here.
Into Prismari, then return Pest.
Correct. Yeah. Gotta pay the 5 life, it resolves, take the action. I go to 1, their Prismari dies, they're empty-handed, the pest comes back. They said nice, thanks. Play the land, go to combat, swing out. They said good game, and kill them.
Thank you, Zed Dread, Dauntless Drafter.
Yeah. We were waiting many, many turns, but Dojapar's point is well taken. If that was the card they were holding up, they could have bounced their Prismari at any time, and then we would have paid the 5 life to target it. It would have then gone away, come back. Like it was good that we waited for sure.
Marcus says, nice play.
Thank you.
Guillerme says, the Albert Einstein of our generation. Joe has done it again.
Oh, God.
With great commentary from Amy, our professional CNN reporter who is following everything in real time on the chat. Haha. Wow. Your perception of reality is astounding, Guillerme. Astoundingly enhanced. Let's say that.
Ooh, this hand feels bad. I mean, I'm keeping it, I think, but like, oof, I really wish there was better stuff in here.
Dragon Bean says victory. Guillerme says good game.
Thank you.
And Dragon Bean says 3 cheers for Joe.
Thank you.
Dojapar says, or bounced your creature that you were using the fight spell on.
Yeah, good point.
Would have gotten the bounce spell with 3 storm triggers, which would have been 3 surveils, a counter on the fight spell, and a board wipe.
Yeah. Yeah, because it would have bounced all my creatures. Yeah, you're totally right.
Dragon Bean says, well, you don't need to worry about lands and less lands in deck.
That's not wrong, yeah. All right, so 3rd land, Adventurous Eater, swing for 1, I guess?
See, Holland says, yeah, the board get bounces, but wrestlers are cut for budgeting reasons.
The board get bonuses, not bounces. Bonuses.
Oh, okay, I see it now. I was like, what the heck? Is he talking about Magic or is he talking about wrestling?
All right, so here's what we do. We play our 4th land, we go to combat, we swing out, and then if Emeritus blocks, we can last gasp it. If not, we wander off it.
Playing the Exile, the Emeritus game.
Yeah. Okay, cool. They let it go through, which is even better. And now Emeritus goes away, and we pass. Not a problem with me.
See, Holland, isn't that just what's happening everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Is rich people are feeling so on top of the world because they're getting everything they ever wanted. And everyone else has to kiss their feet and eat their shit, basically.
That implication is awful. I dislike that very much.
Samesies. So do the rest of us.
Oh my god. All right, so the only thing they do here is block the pest, right? And so... No, I guess they could block the 3/2. And then the -3/-3 would be very helpful. The issue is have a bite the pest and then hold up last gasp. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, I was going to put it here to then make them just flat out not block the Adventurous Eater at all, but... No attacks at all. Incredible. Great. Old Growth Educator.
That card's name is dirty. Which card? I didn't notice it.
Adventurous Eater.
Oh, nice. All right. Yeah.
All right, Old Growth Educator dies. That's more than fine.
Oh,
Okay.
Maybe she'll eat the rich people's shit, so we don't have to. That's a lot of shit for her to eat, though.
Hey, I know this card. My opponent just played it against me. And in fact, I could keep up both. This is a sorcery, though. So we want to do this. They have 2 black open. We can try it. Let's see. They get 2 pests. Congrats, you did it. Resolves.
Dojapar says, have a bite, the pest, and then hold up last grasp. Gasp.
I read that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
I'm like, I feel like I'm racing, even though, like, the chat is actually pretty slow.
No, yeah,
now.
you're keeping up with it. You're doing great. And especially with the fact that I'm the one that's, like, talking to the point where you're like, I have to do this in between when Joe is talking.
Yeah.
Tragedy Feaster. Holy shit. Trample. Ward, discard a card. They gained life, so they don't have to sack a permanent.
And that's the rich people. Tragedy Feaster. Right? Right?
Ooh, Barrage Barrage.
Dragon Bean says, keep up good work, Amy. Thanks, Dragon Bean.
This is rough. And Marcus, yeah.
And Marcus says, adventurous eater.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. All right, so... Damn it, man.
I'd swing both and change what happens depending on blocks, Dojapar says.
Yeah, I mean, the issue is, right, double blocks with pests on this, but I guess the move would be Last Gasp followed by Barrage Barrage.
He says, you have good attacks here.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I was worried about double pest block, but... Alright, yeah, they gain life, I get it. Let's do... Oh. They're trying to play something pre-blocks? Interesting. Okay. Well, we want to do... Discard a card, so I can't target the Tragedy Feaster twice is the problem, but I shouldn't have to. I can block with the Adventurous Eater because they killed the 2-2, or are trying to kill the 2-2. So -3/-3 here. Say yes, discarding the Barrage? Whoops. The Barrage. So yes, resolves. Come on. Last gasping my Adventurous Eater. Okay, well, at least I didn't use my second spell. And now I also don't have to discard a card. That's my choice. I will decline, and my spell gets countered. Okay. Now my 2-2 is also dead. I guess I take 9. Or 10. That's how math works. I take 10. I could kill one of these. I don't think it's worth it. So I go to 7.
Marcus says that makes it sound more dirty. Dojapar says Luen off the top.
It's a land off the top. Welcome to Geek for All, everybody. This is just
One time for the one time.
nah. That would be nice though. It'd be real nice. But no, it's going to be a land. Whenever we get to that point of like, oh, this is the term where I need to draw something impactful or I lose, that's when we lose. 1, 2, 3, and this gives -3/-3, so they can exactly kill us. That sure can happen. We go like this. We target here. We say yes. We then let it resolve. We ward discard a card, submit, and then we still go to exactly 0. I get to surveil. They were upset that I was taking so long before. They said good game. Yes, it is a good game. You're right. Good game. Yep. I just want to see what my top card is. Hey, another land. So cool. There we go.
Well, at least that makes you feel a little better, right?
It does not. Thanks for asking, though.
Wow.
Did you have fun in the match? What a good question, Arena.
Well, I can't thank them now because you took it away.
Son
85. Thank you, 85 T Jack something.
No, 1980 something was the last of it. Sorry. We went 4-3 today with such a weird pool.
Yeah, it really was.
Very, very weird.
Mr. Know-It-All is here saying, well, look who it is. Me. Been a while. How's it going, Mystery Gang?
What is up, Mr. Know-It-All? It's great to see you.
Yeah.
How have you been? Hopefully good things have been happening and that you weren't gone for, negative reasons. But of course, if it is for that, we of course are always welcome to or open to hearing people's stories, positive or negative.
Hey.
By the way, if people have not been on Arena, apparently for the next 11 hours, if you spend 50 gold, you get 550 gold.
Ooh.
So that's cool.
That's actually nice.
In the store, yeah. Every once in a while they do that, right? So yeah, we did the thing.
Okay. Guillerme says things that happen.
Yeah. And it's not a problem at all. I have no issues there. Like, I feel like the decks that we lost to were very strong decks, right? Like, there, of course, were some situations where I wasn't playing as optimally as possible or whatever, but I think overall, I think we played pretty damn well.
Doja Par says 4-3 is a pretty positive outcome.
Agreed. Yeah, no issues there. I mean, obviously, it didn't give me enough gems out of it to allow us to sealed again with gems. So, but it doesn't matter. It's also 10 o'clock. So we'll probably...
We did get all that gold just now.
We did. That shouldn't... Well, we can't pay gold for sealed. But yes, for draft... Although, of course, we have 5 draft tokens right now.
Oh,
so,
wow.
But I did want to finish lore holding Quandrix first. So it means we'll just have to buy some gems in between this week and next week. But that is more than fine. Either that or, yeah, because even the gold doesn't really help. So, yeah, we'll pick up some more gems. It's not that big of a deal. But I'll let you finish reading, and then I'll open 10 Secrets of Strixhaven packs.
Awesome. Chow says, that is just the first stream I watch, and you really have something with lands.
Welcome to the stream. You're so right. Thank you for noticing.
Yes. If you had 8 lands in your deck, you would still have 1 land in your hand every turn. That sounds correct, Chow. That does sound correct.
We have had situations where we've played 16 land instead of the usual 17, and we still have flooded out sometimes.
Marcus says that is accurate.
Yeah, Marcus has been here for many, many, many years.
Right.
And
Marcus
knows,
is at every stream.
Yeah.
So he knows.
He knows better than anybody, except for literally Amy and I guess. I'm going to open 10 packs. Keep reading. Keep chatting, please. I'm just, doing this to, have a little bit of another win here at the end. 3 mythics. God damn. Hell yeah. All right. Well, let's look at our bonus sheet cards, our firsts. Zealous Lorecaster.
Oh.
Ascendant Dust Speaker. All of the, they both have, scrolls in them, but they're, lore-holdy type creatures, characters, whatever. Terramorphic Expanse.
Fancy.
Quick Study.
Whoa.
I love this art. It's so cool.
It's very cool.
Quandrix for the win. Ancestral Anger. It's funny that that's our first, because this card wants you to have multiples of it. It says, creature gets +X+L, where X is 1 plus the number of cards named Ancestral Anger in your graveyard. We have our first Helping Hand. Our first Feed the Swarm.
I love this one.
Same. Well, of course, you love bugs.
Yeah. And it's towering over all the people.
the bloody people.
It's gonna eat them.
We got Quandrix Charm. Shoutouts to Quandrix. Fractalize. Shoutouts to Quandrix. Return the Favor. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Art. Deduce. It's a detective.
But it's not a...
This one's a snake detective.
Right. It's a snake detective.
We've got Matter Bending Mage. It's in the wrong set. We had the benders in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, exactly.
We have Repel Calamity. Love this art so much. Absolutely love it. Harsh Annotation. This is the one that they used against us that gave us this inkling that we had.
Right.
Disdainful Stroke.
This is a weird art.
It really is.
I can't get behind it,
It's
honestly.
very abstract. It's got the painting. It's very Picasso-esque. Pigment Wrangler. Requisition Raid. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Very cool. We're into the uncommons, obviously. Startled Relic Sloth.
See, Helen says, wait.
I was going to say something, C. Helen. I don't know if you're going to say the same thing I am.
Oh, boy. Mr. Know-It-All says, been moving into my own place and helping my girlfriend move into her new place as well.
Awesome.
Oh, cool. We got a grant that helped us both move into a better apartment and buy new everything. Life's been better lately.
That is incredible news.
Ugh.
Congratulations to you both.
What a relief to hear good news.
So nice.
So infrequent.
So nice.
Marcus says that's awesome.
Agreed. Yeah. Congratulations, Mr. Know-It-All. That's really cool.
See, Helen says, never mind, LOL.
Oh, see, I was saying, I was going to say something to you because I said when we were talking about the Feed the Swarm, you said it's towering over the people, and I said the bloody people. And I said, I was going to say that I wanted to be clear on what I meant and didn't want to confuse C. Holland when I referenced bloody people. So, you know, I thought that's where you were going, C. Holland, I won't lie.
Oh my God.
For folks that don't know, C. Holland from England, where that, you know, bloody people would mean something very different there.
We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we were. Burst lightning.
Yeah.
This guy had a bad time.
A little bit.
Essence Knit Scholar.
Okay. Oh, yeah, she's knitting.
Yeah. She's knitting essence. She's making pests.
Gross.
And I guess it says if a creature under your control died this turn, draw a card, because I guess she's then using their essence of the dead creature to, like, make new ones.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
I mean, that just looks like a shit ton of hands.
I see at least 9 in this art. At least 9. We've got Arcane Omens.
All right. We got some, like, big knees in this one.
Nice. These are the archaics or whatever, right?
Okay, yeah.
And then the Fractalize again and the Repel Calamity again. So, on to our rares and mythics. We get Grave Researcher with the Reanimate.
Nice.
This is a cool one. Our opponent had that against us in one of the games that we lost. Traumatic Critique. Another good Prismari rare. Prismari really likes us.
Yeah.
Like,
seemingly.
Silver Quill gave us a bad pool. Witherbloom gave us a bad pool. Prismari gave us a good pool, and then we had good Prismari cards in our Witherbloom pool. Prismari really likes us.
Yeah, well, we'll see if that trend continues going forward. Yeah.
Prismari land in Stormcarved Coast. Deathcap Glade for the Witherbloom land. Very nice. Okay. Very nice. Mazio, Vane's New Dean. This is a cool card.
Yes.
Scheming Silver Tongue.
Yeah.
With Sign in Blood. This card is very good as well. The prepared spell is Sign in Blood. And the last rare, Zafai and the Tempests. Because they're a band. They're human bard sorcerers. And it's like, you know.
Because they're a band?
Yeah, like Benny and the Jets. Zafai and the Tempests.
Oh, okay. I was like, tempests are storms. But I guess that's why there's lightning behind them, you know?
Well, and they're sorcerers, right? So they can create tempests or whatever. And then I'll let you read, and then I'll show off our 3 mythics.
Mr. Know-It-All says, thank you with a smile. I've also been doing my school online. I got an A- on my first course, final grade in 10 years.
Amazing.
Now I'm doing 2 classes a week. My daughter is also growing up real big. She's talking a lot.
Hell yeah.
Adorable.
My mom used to joke, actually I think my family in general used to joke that, like, your first mistake was talking to her, right? Because then she's going to talk back and then she'll never stop. And that's a joke, obviously. It's just that I also talk a lot. Welcome to the stream. So...
Guillerme says the cards in this collection are amazing. I really liked the creatures inspired by real animals. In fact, this anteater is found in Brazil. It eats up to 35,000 ants a day.
That's you know what? I would say that's too many ants, but I also know that, like, we have a bunch of ants outside of our house, like on the side, coming out of the sidewalks and stuff. So we should get ourselves an anteater. They could
send one.
Yeah, send one. Just slap a couple stamps on it.
Yeah. Just put some holes in the crate and ship it over here. Dragon Bean says, I just realized it's Prismari yelling at someone in traumatic critique.
It very much
Laughing
is.
face.
In fact, the flavor text on it says the artist should suffer for their craft, not the audience. So that's what Prismari is yelling at this student. So messed up.
I thought it was just a big dino laughing face.
Yeah, no, it's a big something. It's a big dragon. Yeah, it is Galazeth Prismari.
And it is trying to teach that very small child there.
Well, that's a normal sized child. That's the issue.
But it's very small by comparison.
All right, 3 mythics we get. A mythic wild card, sure.
How bad was their show to get a dragon to yell at you, laughing face?
You know what? Not for nothing. Some teachers feel like that's like a good teaching method.
Yeah.
Is to like yell at you, embarrass you, whatever. Like some people that they, like I said, they feel like that's how they should teach. I would disagree, but I also feel like if a dragon was my teacher, like...
Yeah, I feel like you kind of assume a bit more of an uproarious sort of class.
Yeah, I mean,
when your teacher's a dragon.
But I mean, it's a school, so like maybe you're like not supposed to think that way. Like maybe that's reductive thinking. Because they're educators, so like maybe like you look at it and you're like, oh, you're a dragon, but like no, actually we're educators, like we're more evolved mentally than that. But
well, and dragons like in D&D are very smart, right?
Depending on the dragon, because you could have just feral ones. Like there are ones that are like much more like I'm just gonna eat you, claw you, bite you to death, right?
Okay. Dojapar says Mythic Wildcard is the best mythic in this set.
I will say, I personally don't need Mythic wild cards. For folks that don't know how we do things around here, we play limited, so all these wild cards are useless to me. I just like seeing the cards in the set. So that Mythic Rare wild card just goes with my 228 other Mythic Rare wild cards. So not as interesting as just a cool mythic that we could like look at and talk about. But for people that play constructed and make constructed decks, I absolutely understand why the wild cards might be important. But yeah, my 566 rare, 1300 uncommon, and 928 common wild cards as well. They're just gonna sit there. I don't care as much about those.
He also says Prismari is the teacher/conductor from Whiplash.
So good.
What is Whiplash?
The drumming movie with J.K. Simmons as the teacher.
Oh.
J.K. Simmons, so good, by the way. So goddamn good. But yeah, even just the trailer for that movie, you will absolutely see what Doshabar's talking about. It's so funny.
I don't remember it, sadly. Mr. Know-It-All says, I have only been playing the same 3 decks in Timeless and haven't followed the last few sets. It's interesting to actually see these cards.
Hey, you are, yeah, we're more than happy to be here to show them off. We obviously, if you have the time, and right, we're repping ourselves a little, but it's just also if you care. We have videos where we opened a lot of product from the set too, with every set and any set. So if that's something that you're actually interested in going back and checking out more than just, chilling here with us, you're more than welcome to go watch those videos. But, otherwise, glad to have this be your introduction to them.
Right. Dragon Bean says, sit there maniacally.
No. It's sit there menacingly.
Oh, okay.
It's Patrick from SpongeBob.
Oh. And sit there? Like sit there?
It's like he's talking on the walkie-talkie to SpongeBob about the hash-slinging slasher.
Oh.
But he sees SpongeBob, but he just doesn't know that it's SpongeBob, and he's just like, because they're talking on the radio, and he's like, he's like, what's he doing? He's sitting there menacingly.
Gotcha.
Just standing there doing nothing.
Now I understand. I was very confused. Okay. Guillerme says Whiplash is a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't seen it. Doja Par says, personally, I'm a big fan that Strixhaven brought all spells into historic so those players can suffer as I have. Oh, wow. Well, damn.
That's a great way to put that. I like that. Our last 2 mythics.
Okay.
Are Mathemagics.
Nice.
Quandrix. I love you
go.
so much. I love this card. I just love it. And Professor Delian Fell.
Sick.
By the way, I'd like to point out neither of these are firsts. We have both of these already. So good. So good.
All right.
No, what we don't have, though, is Rawl. No Rawls.
Yeah.
Rawl is much rarer, I will say. Even in paper, when we opened over $7,000 or almost $7,000 worth of product from this set, I think I only opened like 1 or 2 Rawls out of 18 boxes, 12 boxes. No,
Wow.
24 boxes. 24 boxes of product. I think I only opened like 2 or 3 Rawls.
Okay.
So, Rawl is a very rare planeswalker in the set, for sure.
Dragonbane says the professor came to teach you some math.
He really did. He really, really did. Even though that's not really in his colors, but God, could you imagine if we'd gotten this?
Yeah, I know, right? I wonder if that's intentional, Dragonbane says.
I have to imagine that it is. I know that it, like him existing as that card in this set is very intriguing to some people because of the fact that he's mono black and that's not ever been his colors before, because it's supposed to like kind of tease into reality fracture that's coming soon. So the fact that like he's there as like almost an Easter egg basically, and so maybe it's harder to get him because of that. I think that's true.
That makes sense. Mr. Know-It-All says, I've been seeing things about reality fracture. I don't know the story stuff, but breaking the color pie is super interesting to me.
Yeah, see, I'm old enough to remember Planar Chaos, and so having that concept even loosely come back is also very interesting to me.
Cool. Dojapar says, it's not the hash-slinging slasher episode. It's the episode where SpongeBob becomes the hall monitor at boating school, I believe.
Fair enough. Thank you very much. It's been a bit since I've seen it, so I appreciate the correction. Thank you.
Guillerme says, Joe and Amy, what kind of set would you like to see in Magic? For my part, I'm hoping for the Terminator with awesome time-traveling cards and lots of nerdy references. Okay.
Interesting. I mean, for things that like I'm geeky about, I enjoy Marvel a lot, and I know that Spider-Man didn't do well, so I'm hoping for I'm hoping that when the Marvel sets in general come out over time, as they fill out the Infinity Gauntlet, that that those sets do well. That I'm just hoping that they do better with them going forward than they did with Spider-Man. But you know, that we'll have to wait and see.
Marcus says, no lore out yet. We probably won't get any until the fall.
Yeah, we've got more. We've got Marvel coming up next, I think, right? And then, you know, stuff after that. So,
but actually, I appreciate that kind of, Marcus, because we're very behind in Jar, as you know, and
yes.
So the more it waits for us, the closer we get to actually getting to make it at some point to where we're supposed to end up. So,
by the way, if you're watching right now, Gold Reaver, thank you so much for subscribing.
Oh.
And by the way, everybody, don't forget, it's down there. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to click or tap the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. And then ring that bell. Thank you. Sorry, go on, Amy.
I was waiting for it and he didn't do
I know.
it, so.
I was like, what's she? Oh, I took her thing away.
You're so mean.
You know as well as I do that it was just that I was like not
You
mentally.
were just sitting there maniacally. No, let's see. Dojapar says, I had the first 100 episodes of SpongeBob as box set DVDs as a kid.
Hell yeah.
I watched those episodes over and over and over again.
Well, then I appreciate the expertise. That's awesome.
I did not have any SpongeBob on DVDs.
No, me neither.
But I watched reruns of it a lot. So
Same.
there's like certain things that I remember super well and certain things that people reference all the time that I just like don't get. Because I think like, you know, back in the day when we were young, you couldn't binge stuff. So you didn't get to see all of anything. You know, you just saw whatever was on when you happened to wander into the room. Mm-hmm. So it was like, you know, so I would see a lot of the same pieces of things frequently. and the other pieces I would frequently just not even ever see. It's so weird how that works out sometimes. Mr. Know-It-All says, imagine a Quantum Leap set. Sweat face. It'd probably be much like Spider-Man. You think it'd be much like Spider-Man? Oh, yeah, probably. Probably, right? Not a lot of people love Quantum Leap anymore. I loved that show a lot. I was a huge fan of that show as a kid.
I've never seen it, but that doesn't mean I dislike it. You tried to show me the movie. We didn't watch it all the way through.
No, that wasn't Quantum Leap.
That was Stargate.
Yeah. But that's another sci-fi thing that I really love that Joe hasn't seen at all.
I just have not, no.
Marcus says the next two sets are Universes Beyond, Marvel, and Hobbit.
Yeah.
Greg is here saying, boom, made it.
What's up, Greg? Happy Magic Monday. Great to see you.
Yes.
How are you?
Dojapar says, I'll be skipping Marvel superheroes personally, but I will interact with the Hobbit.
I can't argue with anybody who is like, I don't like Universes Beyond, or I don't want to encourage Marvel sets anymore. No. I will be interacting with it because I'm really excited for it, but for folks that are not, I'm not going to sit here and say, no, please interact with it. Like, everybody is entitled to do with their money what they choose, and I'm more than happy to, we will keep putting out content for it. So if you don't want to interact with the content, I totally understand. If you don't want to interact with the paper version and give money for it, but want to come to us to live vicariously, be like, look, this is the only way I'm going to interact with the set. That's cool too. I mean, I'd appreciate that, but everybody do what they feel most comfortable with. That's how it's got to work, right?
Yeah. Greg says, hey guys. Hey Greg.
Hello,
how you
Greg.
Doing? Dragon Bean says, I need sleep, so I'm going to wander. Good night, all.
Thanks so much, Dragon Bean. Good night to you as well. Hopefully we'll see you next week and or on Friday or whenever you're able to join us. We really appreciate having you.
Yes. Yerme says, I'm looking forward to the Marvel collection. It looks like it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I hope they do it justice, right? No pun intended with superheroes. But I hope they do it justice, and I hope that it's better received than Spider-Man, but we'll have to see.
Greg says, how is everyone tonight? Dojapar says, hi, Greg. Waves. Greg says, late night stream for the win. Not laughing face, smile face.
I'll give the laugh.
Yeah, you're laughing at me.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh my god.
Marcus says, if WotC really wants my money for me to print proxies, they do a Stargate set. Between the 3 series, there's plenty of characters. The system lords would all be BX?
They'd all be black and X, so black and something else.
Okay. Making for an easy commander deck with them all in it. Okay. Well, so there you go. Who was it that asked that question? Mr. Know-It-All. Right?
What?
Wanted to know what sets... Or no, Guillerme wanted to know what sets people would be interested in.
So there you go.
Guillermo wanted Terminator, and there you go. Marcus thinks that Stargate would be great. I think that would be great as well, because I'm a huge fan of Stargate. And Quantum Leap was Mr. Know-It-All's thought, and I love Quantum Leap as well, so I'd be about that, even though they're probably right in thinking that that won't be one of the most popular ones.
For sure.
Let's see.
You're here.
Oh,
right, because you read this.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So Mr. Know-It-All says apparently they remade Quantum Leap or are in the process. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Well, there you go.
So I got to check out that info now. I got to Google that. See if I can find it. Greg says, my feeling is that it should do better than Spider-Man. I think there was a few factors that worked against Spider-Man.
I'll agree with that. I mean, obviously, they are not going to be putting the cards on Arena, which is a very big negative, and hurt a lot of their business in terms of content creators not even supporting it. So, Again, we will not be those people. We
Great.
will do our best to support it as best we can because I enjoy it, not because of any obligation that we have to the corporation, because we don't.
Right.
You know, I really like Marvel, so you know, I'm gonna try.
Dojapar says, I just can't get invested in Marvel and Turtles. It's going to be the same with Star Trek.
Fair enough.
I'm excited for Star Trek, actually. I really am. Mr. Know-It-All says, I would spend all my money on a Borderlands set. Okay, okay.
That is a game series we have not yet gotten into over on Video
No.
Games for All. Link in the description down below. But it will. It has to happen. I mean, the set is the set. The games are so popular.
I've heard of them, but I know 0% of what they're about.
Yeah.
But don't tell me.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Keep
No
it
spoilers.
spoiler free. Yes, for sure. Because we will. We'll definitely get there someday.
Well,
we have
yeah,
to.
we'll
It's
play it at
such
some
a
point.
good franchise.
Dojapar says, if Wizards wants to drain all my money, a World of Warcraft set would do it, but it will never happen as long as Hearthstone is still running.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean it's the same argument for like, you know, we as people that play Pokemon over on Video Games for All a lot. We would love to see like a set of Pokemon cards. It's just that there are Pokemon cards, so
Right.
why would they do that?
Yeah. That would be silly.
Yeah.
Guillerme says Borderlands, that would be epic. Okay, okay, there you go. Dumpster Fire says Marvel Superheroes is a full set with 10 color pairs, so it should be better at least.
Yeah, it really did kind of feel like you could tell that it was Commander decks that they turned into a full set.
Okay.
Right? Like when Spider-Man came out.
Okay.
Because it was like there are only 5 archetypes that are supported, and like naturally 1 or 2 is not going to be great. And so then when you're drafting, you're just, it's like, you know, you're fighting for the best 2 or 3 color pairs.
Right.
And that means that you're just going to, a couple of people are going to get screwed over. And it's really all about like how lucky you are when you open.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, maybe Greg is right that it kind of, you know, we were gonna end up with a shit show for Spider-Man kind of regardless, because
Yeah.
they just didn't do what they should have done for Spider-Man. They just, you know, too many obstacles for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, because they got greedy, right? They were
Yeah.
like, oh, we can make more money if we release it as a full set. And it's like, but you couldn't because you diminished. Well, actually, I can't say they couldn't.
Right.
Spider-Man still did well financially for the company. So there's that.
To
It's
a
just
degree.
that it did. It was
Oh,
still
okay.
the highest selling set that year.
Oh, okay. Okay. But you don't feel, Greg, like it was for the store at all? You feel like for the store it was the opposite? Dojapar says, wasn't Spider-Man going to be an Assassin's Creed type product? Greg says, so... Yes.
By the way, for folks that are unaware, Greg, one of the co-owners of our sponsor store, Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York. So Greg is one of the folks that runs a card shop. So we're asking these questions of him for this very reason. And so you can, this is where his information is coming from as somebody who is literally on the front lines every day selling this product and et cetera. So if for newer folks who are unaware of who Greg is, that is who he is. And in fact, if you have watched our pre-release promotional videos that we've done at Champion, you will see Greg in many of those joining me in those videos. So
Yeah.
just to put a face to the name or the text here.
So Greg says, that was the initial idea. And then they expanded it last minute. So a lot of the filter cards were added.
Filler.
Oh, filler cards were added. And those felt rushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Guillerme says, Amy, I found your cooking channel. It's an amazing project. Oh, thanks, Guillerme.
Thank you, Guillerme. Yeah, it's linked in the description down below if folks want to check out info for folks that you may know in your life that are gluten-free, or if you're interested in checking out some gluten-free products.
Yeah.
There is There is gluten-free cooking, as Guillermo mentioned, but it's also a lot of times it's even prepackaged gluten-free foods that Amy is going to open up and just try for all of you and let you all know if they're good, if they're bad, what like the ingredients are, stuff like that.
Right. So it's food reviews, but it's like ready-made food, and sometimes it's like mixes and things like that too. So there is a baking element.
Or like frozen foods that need cooking and things like that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit more well-rounded than that. Because I don't really presume to like be that good of a cook where I'm like, I have a cooking channel.
I mean, you made that pizza. That pizza was damn good. Everybody was appreciative of that.
Greg didn't like the pizza I made him.
Wow.
How about that?
Holy crap.
No. Greg's a picky eater, though, I think. What do you think, Greg? Oh, no, now he's sad. I'm sorry. Not my favorite. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, one day I'll make you a really good pizza. How about that?
Hell yeah. And hey, everybody has their preferences. I mean, look, it like eating gluten-free.
He says, but I did try it.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
And hey, eating gluten-free is a transition. Right? Like,
he says, looking forward to that. Okay, good.
Perfect.
Doja Par says, yeah, it was originally going to be an Aftermath set, like
March of the Machine Aftermath.
Oh, and Assassin's Creed, and then got expanded. Every common in the set would have had to be added last minute, as well as more uncommons for to make it draftable, since those Aftermath sets have fewer uncommons and no commons. What? Which makes sense because Spider-Man did seem really half-baked, especially in Limited.
Yeah.
Wow. That's like, whoa. That's like mind-blowing to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think we ever opened any March of the Machine Aftermath. I know the Champion has some, so maybe we will someday.
There you go, guys. Hit Greg up for some Aftermath.
Hey, I was saying I will open it.
What, now you're telling them not to buy cards? Leave them all for you?
I would never do that. I also know we don't have the money to back that up.
Well,
so.
that's true. That's certainly
like, we
true.
have the money to back it up, like, you know, buying some, but I'm not in any way saying that people should buy none. That's crazy.
Doja Part says, I opened a lot of March of the Machine Aftermath. Yeah, okay.
It's an interesting
Was it
set.
good? Did you like it? What do you have to say about it? Marcus says, speaking of Borderlands, I just finished the first game for the first time. I played the shit out of the second game several years ago, but never really liked the first.
Okay, but you said you just finished it for the first time, so you said you never really liked it. Did you change your opinion now that you've played it at this point in your life?
Doja Par says, it was ... an experience.
Yeah.
Meaning what?
Hey, I turn all of my openings into an experience. That's what I do. That's why I do openings at all.
Aftermath was the first lottery. Was the most lottery ticket set ever?
Gotcha.
Meaning what? Like there's a lot of expensive cards in there?
No, like there are a lot of duds to find the one golden ticket kind of a thing, you know.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Marcus says, I like it much more now.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, good.
Good to know.
All right.
Yeah, like I said, we're definitely going to get to it. I'm pretty sure we own a couple of them digitally, so in terms of Borderlands. So I'll have to go through and find where it is that we have it, but we can definitely play it.
Well, and thanks for saying that, Marcus, because I trust your judgment pretty well, so...
Yeah.
It's good to know that. Mr. Know-It-All says, I love the whole Borderlands series. I'm also a huge fan of the Wonderlands installment.
Is that Tiny Tina's Wonderlands? Because that's the one with Ashley Birch, where she's like the crazy like little character running around. I was not aware of that. I mean, it makes perfect sense, but I was not aware of that. That's really cool.
Is there a parallel between the two? Are they connected in some way? Doja Par says, back then I was just... It was just R.I.P.
Nope. Like Rip Anissa. Open it.
Oh, okay. It was just Rip Anissa or bust. Now some of the other cards have gained popularity because of Commander.
Good.
Oh, okay. Well, I would want a Nissa. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Amy loves Nissa.
And I don't play Commander, but
Where is it? Over. Can I? I'd have to go like this. It's over here.
not that I really play anything else much.
This is right
but
there. You're good. My arm's gone.
Two-headed giant. That's what I play.
Yeah, Two-Headed Giant at pre-release at Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Mr. Know-It-All says, yes, I also listened to a D&D podcast hosted by one of the writers of Borderlands 2 and Ashley Birch's brother.
So cool.
That's awesome. I had no idea that they were correlated in any way.
Neither did I. And I had heard about Tiny Tina's Wonderland because we follow some of Ashley Birch's stuff, especially a lot of the stuff that she did with Critical Role.
Right.
And so, in fact, that's, I think, where that occurred. Was like they did like a one-shot for Tiny Tina's Wonderland or something like that. Mm-hmm. So,
which was very cute.
Of course, yeah. I mean, Ashley Birch is really cute.
Yeah,
as just a person and awesome, right? Don't mean to infantilize. She's also a really awesome person.
Right.
But
Doja Par says, 13 out of 50 cards in Aftermath are currently $2 or over in cost.
Very nice.
Okay.
That's really cool.
What's like the context for that, though?
Well, think about it. So that means that it's around a quarter of the cards in the set would give you $2 or more in value, whereas that's not going to happen in a larger release set, right?
So what is it normally, approximately?
Oh, God. That's a damn good... I don't have that information for you.
Okay. Never mind.
Well, think about when we used to do the bundle battles.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how, what the top, 15 of the whole set.
Okay.
Right?
Marcus is 5 or 6.
Right.
Okay. Which is less than half of what Doja Par just said.
Right.
But the boxes are going for $100 right now. But the biggest hits are $25 and $20 respectively. And they are both mythics.
Good to know.
Wow. Okay. Lots of info, guys. Lots of info.
Yeah. I mean, we've got, we don't, I'm not the type of purchaser. One, I don't have the funds to be able to do it. But two, I'm just not that person in general. We do have one piece. I think it's right here. I think that's what I'm pointing at. We have one piece of sealed product over there on our shelf. No, I think I'm pointing at the wrong thing. Hold on. It's right there. We talked about Spider-Man. We have one sealed collector booster of Spider-Man sitting there. And I say collector booster, not a pack, a box, a collector booster box of Spider-Man. Does it have a $20,000 card in it? I highly doubt it, but it is possible. It is possible. We typically don't leave sealed product like that around. Individual packs, yes. This whole stack right here, this whole shelf is full of sealed packs of Magic. This whole shelf. But yeah, usually sealed boxes are not a thing. If we have a box, we're going to open it. But that one we've held on to for a while.
We just haven't gotten to it yet.
Basically.
We're busy.
That too.
It's annoying.
It is. But we got to keep up, making all those videos for Video Games for All.
Yeah.
Link in the description down below. 2 videos a week.
Doja Par says, I bought Aftermath boxes at $40 when they released.
Hell yeah. Very nice. That's always cool when you can look back at a purchase that you made then and be like, look at what I did, or even some folks, I mean, obviously that's not the way that you get rich, right? And I'm not saying that there is any way of doing that in this market or whatever, but just the idea of I bought 5 boxes at $40 and then, that's what, $200, and then sold them for $100 a piece. So I made $300.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
He says, I never paid more than $60 for an Aftermath box and never will.
Fair enough. But how many Nisses did you get?
Greg says, Lord of the Rings collector boxes. Go look. It will make you sad. I sold them for $600 on release.
And now on TCG Player, they're $1,350.
Wow.
That's the first listing I see, by the way. That doesn't mean it's automatically that everywhere, but the first listing I saw just by quickly Googling it was
He says
1,000.
wrong one. Special edition. The blue one.
Oh, the blue one, 3,400.
Wow. Not the green one.
No, yeah, 3,400. You got it. You're right.
Wow. Sad face. Yeah.
Crazy. That's awesome.
Should have held on to some of those.
I guess so. Damn.
Well, you should have put that one on your shelf, LOL.
Yeah, not even that. I mean, even when we did the big opening for you guys to have product for the store, Lord of the Rings is the set we did not open collectors for because it was more beneficial to sell them, to have them for your customers. So
You might have a pack
I don't. I definitely don't.
for your collection.
I don't collect collector packs. I haven't been able to, unfortunately. I might be able to trade in some of these, stack of a million packs over here for that later, but yeah, I don't.
He goes, okay.
Like, I would like to, don't get me wrong. It's important, but yeah, I don't have that opportunity, unfortunately.
Dojapar says, my best find ever was a Cyber Monday deal with draft boxes on Amazon. $100 per box. I bought 3 of them and opened them, but maybe should have waited and sold them, now at $350.
And then he specifies the set.
Draft boxes of Lord of the Rings. Forgot to say the set.
Sure. Yeah, because in other words, they were discounted at $100 a piece, and then he opened them as opposed to reselling them now for $250 profit,
Right.
on top of what they purchased them for.
Mr. Know-It-All says, I have been trying to figure out a single card I like enough to collect as many of the single as possible.
Yeah, I mean, even for people that try to complete a set, there are certain cards in certain sets that you could have like 5 versions of the same card.
Right.
Right? Like a regular art, an alt art, a borderless, a regular foil, a surge foil, a Japanese alt art, that card in foil. Like, you could have 5 to 6 to 8 versions of the same card. Like, I think Elish Norn and Phyrexia All Will Be One was one of those, right? Where you could have the regular, the foil, the alt art, the foil of the alt art, the Junji Ito art, the foil of the Junji Ito art, and then the step and complete foil of the insane.
Yeah, crazy.
Insane.
Dojapar says, I needed Orcish Bowmasters for Modern at the time, so I opened them, LOL.
Gotcha.
Greg says, Phyrexian Text one also. Don't forget that one.
Thank you. I had forgotten that one. So yes, then Phyrexian Text to Elish Norn, and then foil Phyrexian Text to Elish Norn.
See? So there you go.
So it's not even like you have to have a stack like this high where you're like, oh, I have a bunch of copies of, let's say, Professor Delian Fell, because he's sitting here on the screen in front of me, right? You could just say, oh, well, I have all the different possible versions of Elish Norn, and it's this high of a
Yeah,
stack.
exactly. So stupid.
Oh my god. So hey, guess what, everybody? What an incredible stream we had tonight. All of you are amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for being here.
Dojapar says, occasionally I will have a horrible compulsion to buy every copy of a card on TCG Player just to do it, but luckily I'm not in a financial spot to do that.
Yep.
I would buy out every copy of Stand Still if I could.
Fair enough.
And Greg says, I sold someone 27 copies of a card tonight.
Holy crap.
That's a lot.
That's too many.
Scathe Zombies.
Because I was going to say, if it's there's those cards that are you can have any number of this card in your deck, and those go for $1 million because people buy them out, even if they're commons. People will show up to a store and they're like, I need 50 of this card, something like that. So stores can't keep those in stock if they're just opening random packs, right? To like have stock of that card. So even that random common that you could have like any number of is like $5 a piece or whatever.
He says, nope, this guy is just collecting them.
Yeah.
They are from 4th edition.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I know there's obviously the people that go, like, if there's a card on the reserved list where you know it'll never be printed, but it's like a garbage card,
Yeah.
there will still be people who will go online, see that it's 25 cents a piece, and buy every version on every major site. Because then, if and when they want, like, if they want, they can just turn around and they're going to, right? That's probably why they do it. They would turn around, go to all those sites, and then sell it for like $100 a piece.
Yeah.
Because now, even though the card was 25 cents, it now doesn't exist on the internet anymore.
Right.
So.
Craziness. Dojapar says they weren't even alpha beta scathe zombies. Greg says, yeah, but the ones he got were 4th. Dojapar says, does 4th edition still have the Shakespeare flavor text?
Interesting. Yeah, I know they used to do that. They would like take actual quotes from literature or whatever and like put them as the flavor text of cards.
Okay, that's cool. Not Shakespeare. What then?
I don't know. I have to look it up. Coleridge.
I don't know what that is.
I'm not. I mean, I
Is
assume
that
it's
an author?
an author or a poet
Never heard
or
of them.
something. I'm not very cultured. I won't. I won't pretend that I am. I try. You're better at that than I am usually.
Oh. Guillermo says, friends, thanks for another amazing live stream. You guys are the best. Joe is pure charisma and Amy is so sweet. You're so sweet, Guillermo.
That's really kind. Thank you.
Yeah. Big hugs from Brazil, along with some delicious cheese bread. Our beloved pão de queijo.
Yeah.
Did I say it right this time?
I think so.
I did it. See you next time. See you next time, Guillermo.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully we'll see you next week. Thanks, Guillermo. We appreciate it.
And Dojapar says, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Greg says, yes, it does have the Coleridge flavor text.
Awesome. Very cool. So yeah, that could be why as well, right? If somebody is a big fan of poetry or prose, right? They could do that.
Or maybe they're a mariner, so they would really appreciate Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner.
Sure, yeah. As a reminder, folks, we talked about it a lot. Obviously, we'll be back next week with more of these streams at 8 p.m. Eastern right here.
It was a great stream. Glad I made it.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it very much. It's actually genuinely been a while since we've said the same thing at the same time. It used to happen so much.
A lot.
So much.
Everyone have a great night, he says.
Thanks, Greg. You too. In fact, Amy, before we lose the people up at the top.
Oh, yes. Mr. Know-It-All says, Duskmorn is my favorite set thus far, so probably a card from that set. Glad I could catch the end of stream.
It was a pleasure to have you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Yes.
In fact, Amy, to properly thank all of the amazing people that joined us tonight, you have some work to do.
I do. Dojapar says, have a wonderful night, all. Smile face.
Thank you, Dojapar.
You too, Dojapar, and we will see you soon at the store.
Not for Marvel, though.
Oh, well, we'll see you at some point
Yes,
at the
but
store.
well, for Hobbit, or
Yes.
we'll see you in these streams in between.
Right. Yeah, but that's not seeing him.
That's true.
But regardless. Anyway, have a good night. Mr. Know-It-All, thank you so much for making it here tonight. We really appreciate that so much.
Great
It's
to
good
have you back,
see
and congrats on the good news.
Yeah.
Hopefully that continues, and we look forward to hearing more updates as they come.
Right. Greg, we're so happy you made it here tonight. We love you so much, and we'll see you soon at the store, as we always do.
Yes, that's right.
Dumpster Fire says good night. Oh, I'm so glad you're still here. It was really good to see you tonight. And,
Yes.
and hopefully we'll see you at the store too, maybe.
Yes. And for all of you
Maybe.
folks that did so, because there were many of you, thank you for the assistance with the deck and the plays and stuff. It's always appreciated.
Yes, very much, very much. Dojapar says Peter might draft me as his second partner,
two-headed giant.
two-headed giant partner for Marvel. So if that happens, I'll be there one day.
And
awesome.
if that happens, you'll see us there.
Yeah. And that's pretty much the only time I'm really going to be there, so that's all I care about. You
did this already, so you're here?
Yeah. Dumpster Fire says, come to my store sometimes. Millennium Games in Rochester, largest game store in USA.
Damn.
Whoop whoop.
If we find our way out to Rochester, it actually will definitely be on the list. I mean, why not?
Yeah, for sure. And hopefully we'll see you there.
Oh, big time. Well, I mean, obviously we would let you know.
Right.
Just show up there and be like, well, you weren't there. It's like, you didn't say anything.
We went that one time out of nowhere. We didn't say anything about it. And then we expected you to be there and you weren't.
That's a lot.
Sorry. Guillermo, thank you so much for being here. You're very sweet, and we really appreciate your presence, and you bring in more people to the channel. It really helps us out.
Always wonderful.
Yeah, and good luck to all of you, and learning English and getting to play Magic and being at university, and good luck in all of it.
Yeah, hopefully coming to these streams helps even a little.
Yeah.
It reading the Magic cards and or hearing us and chatting with us, because I haven't noticed any issues. I think you're all doing a great job.
Yeah,
for
sure,
what it's worth.
For sure. Marcus, thank you as always for being here. We love you so much, and I'm sorry that happened to you. That's kind of
that story was frustrating to hear. I mean, obviously, thank you for sharing it. That's not what I mean, but the fact that you had to deal with that is messed up.
It's a little sus. I mean, I feel like like I said before, I feel like somebody's projecting pretty hard there.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
And maybe they need to, get it together. Dragonbane, thank you so much for being here. You're so sweet, and we really appreciate you making it.
Yeah, I appreciated the conversation. It was fun.
Yes, for sure.
And the questions were great. I love,
yes.
For questions that I can answer, I appreciate doing so. And then for questions that I get to kick back out to your fellow viewers, I also appreciate that because, knowing kind of that there are people that are able to answer those questions if I am deficient in that knowledge is also always helpful. So
well, and that's what a community is and is about, right?
Sure, yeah.
It's like I said to Guillermo earlier, everybody can contribute something.
Yeah.
And us all being able to interact with each other to a degree means that any question that anyone has could potentially be answered because somebody is hearing it and they are then able to have the answer or get the answer, and it just it makes it easier for everybody to have people to bounce things off of,
Yeah.
C. Holland, thank you so much for being here. As always, we love you so much, and thank you for staying up late to be here with us.
Big time. Appreciate it.
And thank you for the wrestling update.
Yeah, it was cool. I always love chatting wrestling, for sure. For sure.
Chow, thank you so much for being here. You're new, thanks to Guillermo, and hopefully you stick around and we'll get to see you some more.
Yeah, it was a pleasure having you.
Yeah, definitely was.
I'm going too slowly.
Aziz, thank you so much for being here. You're new as well, I believe, and we really appreciate you making it here, and hopefully you stick around as well.
Yeah, we appreciate having you.
Yeah. Great insights you had tonight too.
Big time.
Jose, thank you for being here as well. Always nice to see you that you keep coming back around eventually. So we appreciate that
very
a
much
lot.
appreciated. Yeah.
An Inquiring Mind Screw. It meant so much to me that we got to learn more about you and your life and the people in your life, and that means a lot to me because you're somebody who has been part of this community for kind of a while now. So it's really cool to kind of learn that stuff about you and kind of let us all care about you just that little bit more.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Means a lot. Godalope, thank you so much for being here tonight. We love you so much. And hopefully we'll see you around. You kind of live around these parts a little bit. And we never get to see you, but maybe one day we will.
Yeah.
Fizzy, thank you for being here as well tonight. We love you. Always here, always awesome. What more is there to say?
Yeah, you know what? It did cut us off here, but I do think that was everyone. But obviously, if it wasn't, we don't mean to forget any of you all.
Right.
So if you were watching us tonight and you were in chat and you didn't hear your name, it is not because we are trying to snub you. We lost the list went too far away.
Yes.
But
you were just too far at the beginning, and we couldn't scroll enough to get to you.
But I don't think we missed anyone. But again, I was focused on a lot of things tonight, so
Yeah.
I do apologize if we missed anybody. And if you were watching us tonight and you weren't in chat at all, totally fine. There's never an obligation to chat with us. Of course, we'd love to hear from you, but if you're not comfortable, if you're not able to, whatever the case may be, we still want to thank you. So thank you so much for spending your time with us tonight in any way that you chose to. If you're watching on the VOD, you're always welcome to give yourself a shout out in the comments down below.
Yeah, and if we missed you in chat because we couldn't scroll that high, please leave in the comments of the VOD that you were here, and we will thank you then as well.
Yeah, we'll give you the appropriate love because it is needed and necessary.
Oh, thanks for the hearts, guys.
Yeah, we see them too. Thank you. And in fact, like I said, we'll be back next Monday with more of this. But as a reminder, if you're interested in more than Magic the Gathering from us, please don't forget that on Friday, over on Video Games for All, link in the description down below, we are going to be attempting, I thought we were going to do it last week and we didn't. We're going to be attempting to beat Fallout 1 this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern over on Video Games for All. If you have not done so already, whether you're here over on Video Games for All or on our third channel,
Gluten-free for all,
that Guillermo mentioned and that we talked about earlier, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell, and you'll get notifications whenever any of our videos come out and or whenever we go live, so you don't have to memorize when our schedule is. Also, if you join our community Discord, that link is also down in the description box below. You'll get notifications whenever we go live or whenever we put a video out. There's a new video coming out on Video Games for All tomorrow and Sunday, so we still have those 2 videos a week over there, plus again the live stream, 1 live stream a week also. So please don't forget those. And linked in the description, please don't forget our 2 Instagram accounts for Geek for All and Gluten Free for All. We'd appreciate if you give us some follows over there. And then last but not least, if you have the means, we would really appreciate if you would consider supporting us on Patreon.
Yes.
That link is down there also, and please be aware, only if you have the means, we get it. If you're looking for a free way of support, though, please don't forget that likes and shares do, in fact, go a very long way. And we really do appreciate any and all support that you are all willing to give. But, otherwise, between now and the next time that we see you all, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours, and it is super important. And, for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks so much, everybody.